Yes, you guys, we are back live in the building for a massive Champions League night. Arsenal host Real Madrid. And boy, is the energy here. Guys, tonight we're going to be joined by my boy Max, who's going to be here in just a second, who's an Arsenal fan as well. I'm going to check what team you guys are supporting. I see there's 125 of you guys that have voted so far. And my guess is that more of you guys have gone for Arsenal. Let's see if my guess is correct. Oh, whoa, it's 50-50. No way, guys. Make sure to get your votes in. And of course, I hope all of you guys are doing well, that you had a good day and you're ready for some action. You guys are ready for some drama tonight. How's everybody doing in the building? Wow, LC Forevers is at the Emirates. No way. Daniel is in the building. The Vicar says a la Madrid. 54% of you guys are for Real Madrid. No way. Natty's in the building as well. Veggies, of course, you're a Real Madrid fan. That's expected. LFC God is in the building too, who says, yo, how are you doing? I'm going to be supporting Arsenal 1-1 in the first leg. I hope there's more goals, though. More drama than that. What's up, your guy? Nice to see you in the building too. What's going on? What is going on? I don't know who to support. I want both to lose, says Patrick. That's kind of how I feel. But because my bro Max is here, I think we're going to be for Arsenal. Connor's at the Emirates as well. No way. A few of you guys are at the Emirates. That's crazy. But still, 225 votes so far. 53% of you are going for Real Madrid. So majority. Oh yeah, and Martin Odegaard is indeed against his former club, although he didn't play much for Madrid. He was so young when he was at Madrid, remember? I don't want any of them to win. Yeah, iconic. I get you. I get you. Dark. In the building, Nadim was good. I'm a Madrid fan for today. Veggies, were you not a Madrid fan before? Big up Mohagan. My prediction, Ashwini. I'm going for a 2-1 Arsenal win. I know it's not what... It's probably very, very unrealistic, but I am going for a 2-1 Arsenal win. Big up Olivia, who is the girlfriend of Sunny in the building, who says, not sure if my Pookie will be watching. He's had to stay and work late. Hopefully I can take his place until he comes. Olivia, who are you supporting tonight? You gotta be honest with us. Big up. Nice to see you in the building. Nati, Max is right here. They're asking where Max is in the building. Guys, I want W's in the building for Max, who's in the building. Let's make sure you're côté, qu'ils peuvent bien te voir. Si tu bouges un peu par là. Guys, Max is in the building with the Arsenal shirt as well. So guys, probably our energy tonight is going to be for Arsenal. That's probably what's going to be happening. But yeah, guys, I want W's in the building for Max, who you guys have seen on the channel before. You've seen him on the channel before. But last time, it wasn't for Arsenal, remember? So now you can actually support your team.
Last time I wore a Gerrard shirt.
Woo!
Which I loved. But Arsenal's my team.
Let's go. But look, so I started a poll. 279 of you guys have voted so far. 52% are going for Real Madrid. 52%, so it's close in the building.
Let's get the Arsenal numbers up.
Guys, do you remember in the building last time Max was on the channel? For all the OGs. Hema in the building. We got Lucky Luca at the Emirates. Look, Yusha is at the Emirates.
Oh, nice. Let's let us know how it feels over there.
LFC God says Arsenal is who I'm supporting. Iconic says I hate Real Madrid, and Arsenal fans might brag about it if they win for the rest of their lives. If they win. I call my boyfriend Pookie. Chill out. Olivia, you're supporting Real Madrid tonight though, right? Top Football Edits is in the building too. What's good? Even though I'm in the away end, I want Arsenal to win. Damn, you're in the away end?
Oh.
Hello, Max. Tough. Hope you're well, says LFC God.
Hello.
The Vicar says Rodrigo is better than Saka. What do you think about that?
Wow, that's tough. You know.
What do you think?
No.
Yo, who are we facing next at the weekend? Ashwini, we face West Ham at home this weekend. That's the game where we will look to bounce back. The Rodrigo is not better than Saka. I think tonight we'll see. Who's going to step up in the big game?
We should do a new poll. Rodrigo versus Saka.
I think the game will decide it. Will decide it. But that's the thing about Rodrigo. He's obviously the third wheel to Vini and Mbappe. But in big games, Rodrigo tends to rise. That's the thing about him. That's what I think makes him a big player.
Well, let's hope he doesn't rise too much tonight.
Connor says, what are your score predictions? I'm going for 2-0 Arsenal. Connor says.
2-0 Arsenal.
I went for 2-1 Arsenal.
I think 3-1. 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1. We got a confident Arsenal fan
I think
here.
it's going to be an early goal from Real and then...
A comeback.
Yeah, then a comeback. I think they'll pull together. They'll equalize before the half and then 2 goals in the second half. I'm feeling it.
I'm an Arsenal fan, but that Connor, Bradley tackle and Mbappe was class. Yes, mercy. That's what you need from your youngster, Lewis Skelly, tonight. It's the biggest game of his career, without a shadow of a doubt. Imagine he's 18 years old from the academy. And before this season, he wasn't in the Arsenal team. And now he's starting in a quarterfinal at the Emirates. Emirates against Real Madrid.
That's crazy.
That's one of them where it doesn't
match.
matter who you support. You're like, whoa, what a moment for him.
Yeah.
You know, like what a moment.
Crazy.
Thibaut Courtois is back for this game. He was injured before. He's incredible.
I do. I have a soft spot for Thibaut Courtois. I lived in Belgium for a year, and so I do like the Belgian players.
But not tonight.
Not tonight.
Why is David Alaba playing? So that he can man mark Bukayo Saka the whole game. They know that's the main threat for Arsenal.
Ooh. Cody Close is saying Arsenal 6, Real Madrid 0.
Woo!
What do we think about that?
Jay says Bukayo Saka's my idol. Well, tonight is a big, big game for him.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant atmosphere, apparently, says Connor, who's at the Emirates. We're about to hear it. I'm going to turn it... Before the game, you can't just hear the crowd. Once the game starts, you guys, I will bring up the crowd noise, okay? So we can feel like we're at the Emirates. Bro, I'm such a big fan of Luka Modric, though. You know, he's the only player. I went to Liverpool, Real Madrid. I was at Anfield. He's the only player in recent history, because then I asked Liverpool fans, when he came off the pitch, the Liverpool fans clapped him off. That's how good he was. He was like 35 and he outplayed our midfield.
Wow.
He's insane.
Yeah, Modric. Yeah,
He's crazy.
Yeah, I remember the 2018 World Cup finals. He was one of the big scares. That was Modric, and then...
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Look, Jude Bellingham. Yo, Young Trent is in the building. Great that your friend is there. Yes, Max. Like Maxi Rodriguez.
And Liu Stanford is in the Emirates.
Is Bellingham at left mid? I think they're just going to play a midfield 3, you know? He told you, get a job. Saka is a knockout version of Salah. Woo! It's getting heated in the building. Leo, do you still get noise complaints? Not in recent times. Not in this place. Me in Lille, you know, they almost called the cops because I was making so much noise during the Liverpool games.
Wow.
Like, I had to stop during a stream because they said they were going to call the police.
Wow.
I was screaming so much. Love from Nigeria. Big up your guy.
I guess your neighbors didn't support Liverpool.
No, definitely not. Lille. Guys in the building, let us know, by the way. Let everybody know in the building where you're watching this Champions League quarterfinal from around the world. I'm going to use Leo just to spite you. No, Olivia. No. Listen to the atmosphere. Guys, let us know where around the world. We're in Paris right now, friends. Rodrigo. We got Egypt in the building. Kareem says, hi, Max.
Hi, Karim.
Oh no, Critical Edit says Ala Madrid. That's not the energy I'm talking about. We got Ghana, London, Egypt, Nigeria, Greece, Ireland, South Africa,
Pakistan.
England.
And what else?
England,
England.
Ireland, South Africa, Ghana,
Kosovo.
Kosovo,
Ireland,
Lithuania, Pakistan,
nice.
USA, Antarctica,
Ghana,
Ireland, Russia,
Greece.
India. Yes, Ashwini.
Woo.
How late is it for you, by the way? In India, I know it's late right now. We got Lebanon,
It's
Switzerland, Kenya.
1 or 2 in the morning.
1 or
in
2 in the
India?
morning, right? Or
Wow.
we got California as well. That's early for you. It's much earlier. Trinidad and Tobago, Austria.
Oh, it's lunchtime in California.
Leo Finney's in the building. Nice to see you. Yes, much love. We got Sweden, Albania, Glasgow,
Saudi Arabia, Denmark, Kuwait, Lebanon.
Bali. Do you see how diverse? It's incredible.
That's crazy.
That's the most beautiful thing about football. How we're all here together in the building. Turkey,
really
Canada, Ghana.
International community.
It's incredible. 12:30 a.m. kickoff, says Ashwini from India. Trinidad.
Whoa.
Zimbabwe.
And Ashwin, are you gonna watch
Bangladesh.
the whole match?
Yeah, you're gonna watch
stay
the
up?
whole game. 12 a.m. in Pakistan.
Wow.
Ghana, Albania, you'll never walk alone. Big up, brother. Denmark, Ecuador, Jamaica. Damn. Ireland, it's 8. So yeah, you're 1 hour ahead of us then. Because for us, it's 9 p.m. kickoff. Ecuador. Nigeria, Wales. 4 a.m. here, the Vicar. Aren't you based in Bali? You're in Bali, right? At London at the Emirates, says Yusha. You're flexing on us over there. Don't worry, Leo. I'm only supporting Madrid in this matchup. I really hope Arsenal get knocked out. Game started. Yeah, it's about Kylian Mbappe. Look. Uh-oh. Your fellow Frenchman, you're going to have to shut him tonight.
Yeah.
Sweden in the building as well. Sweden. Bosnia.
No, I do love Mbappe.
I'm going to get the timer ready. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I want to hear your score predictions in the building. For those of you that are joining just now, I'm going to bring in the ball movement onto the screen, okay? And I'm really going to turn up the crowd noise. From the Emirates. We got Portugal in the building.
Whoa.
Ashwini says, I'm hoping for a 3-3 draw. Oh, I'd love that. 3-3 draw.
That'd be crazy. That would make the second leg so
Oh my
insane.
god, it would be incredible. That's what we all want to see. Okay, let me bring in the ball movement, guys.
Whoa,
Hold on
first
just a
shot
moment.
already.
First shot from who? I missed it. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Easy shot, but still, I mean...
Is it straight towards Raya?
Yeah, straight
Let's see.
shot.
Oh, from distant.
But
They allowed him the space. He could have passed,
he had
honestly.
so much space.
He could have passed to Rodrigo
That's
there.
a bad mistake.
Damn. 2-0 Real Madrid, said Super Bros. 2-2. Do you think Saka is a Ballon d'Or contender? No.
For the people that are at the Emirates, you have to tell us how it feels over there. What's it like? We can hear it, but it must be crazy.
Rohan from Jamaica. Big up, brother. Leo, what about the other UCL game? You know what we can do? I'm just going to pull up a second screen so that in case there's a goal, we'll just know what's happening here. But obviously the main focus is this. So the other game, guys, is also a really huge one. Bayern Munich against Inter Milan. They're two teams that could really go all the way. It's just I don't get why they play them at the same time. To me, that's crazy. Like, if there's two great games happening, you know, like, don't play them at the same time is what I'm thinking. Like, it just seems a little crazy to me.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Look, we're just gonna have the chat there, and we're gonna we're gonna have the chat here, and then we're gonna have the Bayern Dortmund game as well, like this. Big up, Olivia. Thank you very much for the super chat. Who says my dad fell in love with a Belgian girl, and now I'm here. Yeah, Olivia. Sunny was telling me about that. That you watched the Belgian league, right? Yeah. Wait, so, Olivia, you moved to Belgium? How old were you when you moved there? Because I know she watches a lot of the Belgian league. Because... And where did you move to in Belgium? Because Max knows Belgium. How long did you live in Brussels?
Just 1 year, but I have a lot of family around Belgium. I used to go every year to the Belgian coast. So my great-grandmother was living there.
But you lived in Brussels.
Yeah.
Free kick for Arsenal in a dangerous position.
Okay.
Isn't it crazy to play two such big games at the same time, though? C'est tellement bizarre. I can hear the atmosphere is crazy. Bro, I'm telling you. Born there. Yeah, but born where in Belgium, Olivia? Because I was actually just in Bruges. Which is beautiful, but I find too touristy. It almost seems like Disneyland.
Bruges is
like,
the most touristy.
So
wow,
touristy.
that's a great free kick
Look,
spot.
imagine he goes for the front post. Attends, regarde. Do you think he's going to cross or try to shoot? He's going to cross, yeah.
Yeah, he crosses. Ah, come on.
Leo was born there. Yeah, but where?
Oh, no.
Like, which city? Uh-oh. Vinny on the counterattack. Vinny.
And
Mbappe is making a run in.
Ah.
Oh, it's good defending from Saliba. C'était Saliba.
Whoa, that's... The stress is starting to come in now. That was crazy. Such a bad clear.
Love it. Finney says, Leo, we've been asking for Max to come back on the channel since the PSV game when we got beat, if you remember.
Ooh.
Much love, Max. Shoo.
Well, thanks, Finney. I'm back now.
Victoria says, can you say Liverpool in French?
Say Liverpool in French.
In French.
Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah. That's it.
Liverpool. Yeah.
Your guy says, Max, are you French?
Yeah. I'm French. I think you can hear it.
Can you do a Scottish accent though?
I don't want to insult any
yeah.
of the Scottish.
Yeah, wait,
fans.
are there any Scottish people in the building? Scotsmen or Scotswoman? Wait, how do you say Scottish woman? Scotswoman? Because I know you say Scotsmen.
Yeah, Scots people, Scotsmen and women.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Biggest night for Mikel Arteta here.
But I lived a while in Scotland as well, so that's why he's asking. Ooh.
SWFC, nice to see you in the building. Anderlecht, Brussels. Yeah, as in Anderlecht, just outside of Brussels. It's like a suburb, no?
Hey, it's not far, yeah.
Because, Olivia, Liverpool played against a Belgian team in the Europa League. And we couldn't play in their stadium, Blask, because it was so small that we had to go to Anderlecht. And I went to that game, so I went to Anderlecht for Liverpool. Oh! Look at this clearance. That could have been an own goal, maybe even. Oh, look how many... Look, Scottish. Richard is Scottish. Football guy. And Man City Scottish.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been there before, Olivia. To the Anderlecht Stadium. Do a Russian accent, he's asking. I'm not good with the Russian accent.
I can't do the Russian accent.
Who do you think's better manager, Arteta or Ancelotti?
Bah! Oh la la.
You gotta say Arteta if you're an Arsenal fan, no?
I'm gonna say Arteta.
Oh god!
And then I'm gonna decline to comment.
Oh look! Oh!
Wow!
What a corner there from Saka! Look, and it's punched over. It's tilted over by Thibaut Courtois.
I think we'll see who's the better manager at the end of this match.
Yeah, at the end of this match, or the two matches.
An insane
Look,
corner.
it could have gone. I think it was going in.
Oh yeah.
My mum is an Anderlecht fan. Olivia, do you remember the OG days when Romelu Lukaku was there? When he was so young, but he was already like so fit. It was crazy. I remember that's where I think he exploded. Arsenal could really score from a set piece, guys. They just came close from a corner. If it had deflected differently, you never know what could have happened.
There was half a second where I couldn't see the ball, and I thought maybe it went in.
It's crazy.
That's... Oh, come on. Gunners. I think Real is trying to slow down the match a bit.
And you hear all the booing?
They're getting a bit...
There's a lot of booing.
Yeah, they're getting a bit
I'm a
overrun.
Swede, not Scottish. Ah, okay, bro. Arsenal nearly scored from the corner, absolutely. Nearly. Look at the pass from Modric. Oh. I hope we get an early goal. So both teams properly go for it. Miles Lewis-Skelly. I went for a 2-1 win for Arsenal, Victoria.
Leon is Scottish.
I'm at the action, joining the booing. Football guy from the Emirates. Arsenal! Oh la la, I can't. Guys, this game is more open. Arsenal's going for it more than I think some expected. I feel like some expected Real Madrid to dominate, mais franchement, Real Madrid have had more opportunities, I feel like, no? No, sorry, Arsenal have had more opportunities. That's what I meant to say. Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal.
Real Madrid had the one shot from Mbappe.
Yeah, which was just straight at the goal. You're going to Disney Paris. Is it good if I haven't been, Finney, to Disney Paris? Have you?
Oh, I have, actually.
It's nice?
Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend who was really a huge fan of Disney.
Damn.
And as a surprise,
You brought her there.
She brought me there.
Oh, she brought you there. Oh,
yeah,
damn.
yeah.
You're not a crazy
Wasn't
fan.
my favorite.
Yeah.
But she loved it, so it was fun.
Sebster, I hate Man City more because they've been a rival for us for many years, whereas Arsenal haven't, in terms of pushing for the big trophies. What's up, Chego Maps? Nice to see you in the building.
Oh, look what Minigun is saying. Arsenal and Lille are the only teams that Real didn't win or even score. Ooh.
That's crazy. Yeah, you know Lille beat Real Madrid 1-0 this season. My parents swapped Belgium for Merseyside when I was 4, so I call myself half Belgian. Scouser, yes, Olivia. See? So Olivia, I want you showing more love for Liverpool. I need to hear more of that love for Liverpool. Seriously.
This isn't a Liverpool match.
No, but she's Scouse. Do you feel more Scouse or Belgian? That's the question. Or do you feel 50-50?
Oh, I think Leon wants me on the channel more.
Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Love it. Yo, sup, Leo and Matt? Go 12, nice to see you in the building. And Max. Who's excited? How are we, lad? He says, Max, how are we, lad? Who's excited? Just popped in.
I've got the little stress.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
We can feel the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Who's excited? Just got pop. I'm just popping in because I'm going to dinner right now. Your friend looks like Odegaard. Which game do you think
That's a big compliment.
was boring? And the Manchester Derby, Richard, was so boring on Sunday. So boring. I'm still surprised that United dominated City and United aren't scared of City anymore. Well, United seem to turn up in the bigger games. And City just look like they have nothing in the tank this season. It's crazy.
I think City
It's really...
they had their moment.
Finney says, Leo, we need to have Max in the building more. Oh. LFC Tyler, nice to see you in the building.
A lot of love, thanks.
Woo. Big up Isaac. Can you please tell Alexander Isak to join us? Isaac Haglund, if you're related. The atmosphere is killing my ears at the Emirates, and I thought Anfield was bad.
Did you see that? That's one of those
Foul.
cool Odegaard passes.
Oh, it's not a foul.
Odegaard does those crazy passes where he just like in tight spots he'll just...
Look at Timber. Do you think this was a foul? Look.
Let's see it. Oh, come on. Man.
He fell too easy.
Yeah. Look at that. Did you see that? You missed it again.
I missed it. Oh no, I'm not going to go back.
No. I
went
love
down
those
too easy.
Odegaard passes. It reminds me of Ozil.
Attends, this game is a lot more open than I expected, which I love. I thought both teams would just play low risk, you know? Timber sent to the gym. Bro, I love your vids, just tuned in. And when will you come to Zambia? Big up. Muralipa. I don't know. But can you tell us some facts about Zambia? Because I gotta be honest, I know very little about Zambia. I'm embarrassed to say. You're right, you think it's gonna end 2-2?
Oh shit.
Max Odegaard in the building! Oh! Bro, this game is so open. 12 minutes in. How many opportunities have Arsenal had already? That's gonna give everyone belief in the building.
That's crazy.
That was Thomas Partey, no? Thomas Partey, look. Yeah, it was Thomas Partey, straight at Courtois.
Oh.
You do expect Courtois to make that save, though, to be fair.
Oh yeah.
You do.
But wow, I think Arsenal really we really know we have to win tonight
100%.
at the Emirates.
Olivia says, Sonny calls me his Belgian Scouse girl. I call him a baby because he gets a few months younger than me. Yeah. You call him your Scouse baby. Olivia, your Scouse baby. King Kenny, nice to see you in the building. What's good? I'm eating some food. Soy. Sorry, I can't really comment. No worries. Zambia has Victoria Falls. Really great to see it in the rainy season. Tu connais ou pas?
I've heard of it. Victoria Falls? Yeah, I've heard the name.
Did
Never
you
been.
swear?
Oh.
Did you? I didn't.
Maybe. Sorry. Just the emotions.
The emotions. Leo, my favorite football, saw both of my posts yesterday. Your favorite footballer? Who, Caden? Salah didn't see your post. Arsenal are the biggest bottle jobs, says Thomas.
Bah. Not gonna comment on that.
Oh.
Doesn't deserve a response.
Woo! Potential penalty check right now, guys. I thought there's actually so much action. No penalty. VR was having a look if it could be a potential penalty, but Real Madrid are going to take the corner.
Okay. Oh, I'm feeling the
You
stress.
gotta be careful because Real Madrid's that team où ils vont pas avoir de moment, and just like that they score. Okay. That's what's scary about Real Madrid.
It's clear.
Just like that. He's your icon? Who, Caden? Of course, Muralipa, big up in the building. Oh la la.
Oh.
You can really hear the atmosphere.
Oh yeah.
I packed Anfield out of 149. What do you mean?
What does that mean? Oh. Thinks Trent will go to Arsenal if Arsenal knock out Real.
The source is me, though.
Ooh.
The source is me.
The source is me.
This is pas tough.
I mean, I hope that happens. You know?
I see penguins in the building. What's good? Shout out for my mom. She's my hero. Shout out to your mom, Man City. Your mama. Oh yeah, Joseph Martinez. Right. I knew that too, Caden. Damn, I should have remembered that. Arteta is so stubborn, says Jesus for life. I'm trying to negotiate a deal for Saliba for 120 million, and he wants 200 million.
Oh.
Is that in FIFA? Jesus?
In real life?
Would you move to Russia, says Richard?
At the moment, probably not. I have to be honest.
Have you ever been to Russia?
Never been.
I've never been either.
I have some friends who live there. But it's tough. I knew them a while back.
Now the tempo has died down a little bit, I feel
think
like.
Finney really wants a shout out.
Woo! Who do you think will win the Europa League? I hope Lyon. Olympique Lyon. On Thursday night is Manchester United Lyon
Oh,
for the Europa League.
shit. Sorry.
Harry's in the building. Was good. Hello, Indie Flash. Happy birthday to you, Malky. Please shout out my mom. Shout out Jennifer in the building.
Jennifer. And let's do a shout out for Finney, who's been requesting it for about 10 minutes now. Oh, Salah or Saka. You know, I'm gonna have to go Saka tonight.
What?
I have to go Saka tonight. I have to.
Guys,
I have to.
What is that ball knowledge?
Salah's not playing right now.
Arfan says 2-2. Max, what do you think? Arfan.
Oh. You know, I don't think so. I think Arsenal at home, it's got to be at least 2-1.
What happened to family friendly? He's gonna be careful.
Sorry, I'll be
Thank
careful.
you, Dario. Thank you, Dario.
I get carried away with the pressure.
His emotions, guys.
I'm not even there and I'm feeling the stress, you know.
Oh, that's a risky. That's very strange. Oh, regarde Luis Kelly.
Whoa.
Oh my god, the strength. Mais la passe, ça va pas.
Mm.
Yeah. Asensio, that's a great tackle from Asensio.
Wow.
Freddy's in the building.
Leo, what would you do if we just bottled the
I was telling Max earlier. I wouldn't show. I'd take a few months away from anything. I would hide. Arsenal, Arsenal. I'm a literal Liverpool fan, and I'm sick of Real Madrid winning it. Not gonna lie, Ashwini says Max has zero ball knowledge. I think Anthony is better than both.
Oh.
Woo!
Woo! SWFC wants a shout out. Well, let's do a shout out for SWFC. Biggest fan edits.
Luka Modric, captain for Real Madrid. Inter or Bayern? I feel like with all the injuries Bayern have, probably Inter will go through. Otherwise, I would have backed Bayern, I think. But they just have so many injuries right now. Please Mbappe get a hat-trick against Arsenal.
Oh. How do I feel about Arsenal's second place curse? Well, I'm quite sad about it, to be honest. It's frustrating. It's like it feels like every season when we're doing super well, it's just
Foul. No!
oh come
The
on.
ref plays the advantage.
Come on.
It could have been a foul there from Camavinga, but it plays on. Oh, look at Thomas Partey winning it back.
Nice.
Arsenal has to be quick here on the counter. That's definitely a foul.
No foul?
No foul, but twice on Odegaard, guys. I mean, twice from Camavinga. That's well played. Vinny's in the box now. He shoots! But it's wide. It's wide.
The stress.
I even feel the stress.
The
I don't know
stress.
why I'm even feeling the stress. I'm even feeling the stress, you guys.
It feels like a workout.
I'm telling you, it's a massive workout. Thank you, Dan Raj. Shout out to you, All Blacks. The only trophy that Arsenal win this season is we beat Man City 5-1.
Yeah.
Olivia says, Leo, do you want to come watch Real Madrid with me and Sonny? Don't even do that. Don't even do
There's
that,
also
Olivia.
there's also the Saint.
Don't do it.
It's called the Saint Tottenham Day, which I don't know if you know about this. It's basically the day in the Premier League when Tottenham can't possibly finish ahead of Arsenal, and it's celebrated every year. Well, every year that Arsenal is ahead.
Has it not
of,
happened already, though? Because Spurs are...
I think now we have maybe... to be honest, maybe.
I feel like it could have happened already.
Yeah, it could have.
Look at where Spurs are in the league. Like, they're in a dangerous position in the league. Damn, that's huge. MLS Cup. That's the biggest trophy you can win in the US. I'm a Barca fan. I need Arsenal to win. Yeah, I bet all the Barca fans are hate watching on this one today. I bet. Oh god, this girl got beer all over her face in the Bayern game. That's the most German thing.
Yeah, it happened already, huh? St. Tottenham's Day.
Already?
No, I just
There's still
Tottenham
7
being
games.
14th place, I haven't
You-
been paying attention to them at all.
You think it's possible?
No, it happened.
Damn.
We celebrated.
Big up Cooper in the building. Oh my god, that was dangerous. Oh la la! Mbappe's through! And he hits it over! Oh my god. Arsenal got away with it there. I don't think he was offsides. Guys, I don't even think he was offsides. Look at this. Yeah, because look, they were just pressing. Look. Vinny wins it. And then Vinny... Look, he was...
he's offsides.
He was
He's
tight.
offsides.
Yeah, he's probably offsides. But he didn't even get it on target anyways.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
dangerous.
big mistake.
You cannot give the ball like that to Real Madrid. with the attackers they have.
And Mbappe has to score that, you know. It's still well. Whoa. You have to notice how I didn't swear this time. I was careful.
Woo! Oh, Timber's down.
Oh no.
Timber's down. At least you have Ben White on the bench. You do have a like-for-like replacement. Shout out Albania in the building.
Apparently he's hurt his ankle. Hurt his ankle.
Camavinga, our Frenchman.
Yes. Yeah, he's hurt, huh? He might have to come off.
Leo, should I talk to Isaac if he wants to join Liverpool? Yes, please, Isaac. Speak to him. Speak to him. We got Mats Luttrey from Belgium as well. Where are you from in Belgium? South Africa in the building too.
Okay.
You're chanting "You'll never walk alone" at Anfield. Woo! Oh, Bukayo has it. Oh, Courtois picks it up. Courtois picks it up. Who do you think is the best midfielder of all time? Ashwini, I think it's Zinedine Zidane.
I have to agree with that. Even though he was a Real player.
Yeah. Mbappe. Oh. Ah, look, this is where, in the tight spaces, Real Madrid's going to be dangerous. Well defended there by Thomas Partey. And look, Arsenal's going to win. How did Camavinga keep that? How did Camavinga keep that?
Wow, he was what? There were three players on him?
That's crazy. Honestly, I think Arsenal's playing well though so far.
Yeah, but the last few minutes, Real has started to push back. Because the first, I think the first like 15 or so, Arsenal
was more
got
open.
a lot of chances.
It was a
and
lot more
now
open.
Real is.
Look, Finney.
Oh, thanks.
Where do you think KDB will go? Mats, I think he'll go to the Saudi League. Get the bag. Come on, we need the intensity to rise again. Now it's like Real Madrid are completely slowing the game down as if they just want to dial down the minutes. That's not what we want to see.
Especially at the 27th.
Two Belgians in the building? Nah, Olivia, I bet there's more. Guys, are there any other Belgians in the building? Thomas Partey. Oh, there's some space for Merino. Real Madrid are defending well here. Shout out to Egypt and Mohamed Salah. Egyptian. Oh, Odegaard. Oh, well done.
Almost through. That's good defending.
Yep. Look, Arsenal's piling the pressure again. Rain is half Belgian.
Come on.
Football 3x is Belgian and Spams is Belgian.
Who do you think will win the champions?
Barcelona or Real Madrid. It's going to be another Spanish club. It always seems to be that way. Always seems to be that way. I'm a Belgian Scouser though. Oh, that's a good piece.
Nice.
Really good piece of play there from Arsenal, but the last pass, when there was so much space to run in behind.
Saka came into...
Oh.
He came into the center, he should have stayed on the right.
Damn, Martinez is half Belgian, half Mexican. I like that mix.
Wow. That's a cool mix.
Natalia Valencia, nice to see you in the building, who's from Colombia. Look, all the Madrid fans are there.
Are they wasting time already?
They're wasting time.
It's terrible. It's because they're scared. They know they're in the Emirates. They can't win here.
Yeah, I don't know. Do Europeans hate France? I don't think so. Do they? Really?
No,
I think the British don't love the French. But otherwise, Olivia, I don't think the Europeans. Oh, Kylian Mbappe in the box with the pace. He hits it straight at Raya. Oh my God, he should have done better with that chance. He should have curled it towards the post.
Is this the third time he hits it straight at Raya? That's...
Arsenal can't keep giving him chances like that.
Yeah, that's...
The next one is bound to be better than that.
We're in the
Oh,
box.
that's a good piece of play there from Martinelli. Really dangerous piece of play. Wow. Look at Inter. Close. Damn. Oh, look at the pace from Valverde there.
Whoa.
Oh! Vinny! Oh, big... Look at that from Lewis Skelly. That's the... Oh, no, Mbappe was going to shoot from distance again. Plays it to Rodrigo. We haven't seen much of Rodrigo so far. It's going to be a corner for Real Madrid. Predictions for Villa, PSG. I think PSG will win the first leg. Is it PSG's playing at home, right? Tomorrow night? Let me check. PSG's playing at home. PSG will win the first leg.
So many chances.
PSG will win the first leg. What's up, Connor? Look at that.
Wow.
He really should have done better, franchement. You would expect Mbappe to place it better than straight at the keeper.
Yeah.
Even though it was a good save, but still.
It's good we have Raya. He's got those reflexes, but he hasn't needed to use them so much.
Oof, that's a bad corner from Real. Really bad. Shout out to Pakistan in the building.
And Odegaard's pressing hard.
Oh, whoa, whoa! Look how Jude picked that. Damn. How did Jude get that ball? Kylian plays it to Vinny. Vinny's out wide. He crosses it. It's cleared by Saliba. Oh no no!
Whoa.
Look at this from Mbappe.
Oh, no,
no.
Oh!
Look at that from Mbappe. Oh, and then he ends up fouling the Arsenal player. Guys, there was some silky smooth play from the Real Madrid players there in tight spaces. Is there any chance of watching darts? No, I'm not really into darts.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Look over
That
and look at the quick here.
insane.
Boom, around 2. And then Mikel Merino did well because then he got fouled. But look at the way he took. Look at the way Mbappe put the ball over Odegaard. That's a thing
And then
of
he
beauty.
just keeps going. This guy is
That's our boy
insane.
Kiki. Yo, Ultimate Football, nice to see you in the building. Are you supporting Arsenal in this one? I don't know if you want to take that as a compliment, but you're one of my Thank you, Alex. You're Scottish. I'm also part Russian through my dad's side, but only slightly. Yeah, Valerie, we nearly came back. That's why you should never give up. We nearly came back. That's why I will never give up in a Liverpool game ever. You can guarantee that from me. Good night, Ashwini. Sleep well. I know it's a 1 a.m. for you, so good night, bro. Well, look, the Real Madrid players have all of that section. Vicia.
So throw in. It's a good spot for a throw in. Ah.
Oh. Martin. Oh, he loses the ball. This is where Arsenal got to press, because if you win the ball back here. Oh, Valverde. Is this going to be a good pass? Look at the touch from Vinny. Will he keep it? He uses his strength. That's a foul. Yep. Oh, Lewis Kelly's not happy.
Come on.
A foul is given. Oh, no, sorry. It was Timber on Vinny. Look at this. Do you think it was a foul? Yeah, I don't think he gets the ball, see?
Well, to be fair, there was a similar thing with Camavinga.
Yeah,
earlier.
True.
Should have been a foul.
That
was
wasn't
kind
given.
of the same thing.
Yeah. You're from France. Big up Alsh World. I'm Connor. Oh yes, Connor. Connor Bradley in the house. Connor Bradley in the house. My great-grandmother was the Russian one. Ah, okay, so it's pretty distant. From Monaco country, Lefa. Ooh, Merino nearly got that from Camavinga.
Nice, with the ball back. Now we have to keep it a bit. Okay.
Oh, that's nice from Merino.
Really nice. Now the counter.
Oof. It's a bit too slow.
Yeah.
It's too slow. Real Madrid already came back now.
Yeah, they did well. Oh, nice.
Oh, mais regarde, look, there's nobody in the box there for Arsenal. Like, how could you do anything from this? You have to have a moment of brilliance from Saka. Look. Oh, and it is a moment of brilliance from Saka. He gets away from his defender and he puts it on a plate for anyone that's in the box. And we were just saying before, there's nobody in the box there.
No one is there.
That you don't get any better work from a winger than what Bukayo Saka just did there. He put it on a plate. If there was any player, it could be the worst player on planet Earth. Even me who misses, I would top that in. What's up, Enoch? I forgot about Champions League since we're out. Who do you think is going to win today? Honestly, by the looks of it, Arsenal. By the looks of it, Arsenal, because they're piling on the pressure. It's just Arsenal don't have a striker. It's the same problem, time and time again.
You even have like a defender with half a toe goes in there and it's in.
Bro, that's what a lot of Arsenal fans have been saying all season. It would be totally different season for Arsenal if you had a striker who would just be there to top it in.
Yeah, we need a striker.
But man, that is world-class wingers play. You talk about a winger's job is to beat his man. Oh, Inter have scored, guys. Lisandro Martinez. Look, Inter. Regarde. Oh, look at the pass. Thuram. Tu vois qui c'est Thuram?
Ouais.
Regarde, il est là. Look at this assist from Thuram. Guys, I told you Inter were going to go through. They're 1-0 away from home against Bayern. Look at the cross. Look at the pass. Back pass. And then outside the foot. Look, bro, it's a beautiful goal from Inter, by the way. Lisandro Martinez. Look at this piece of play from Thuram, guys. A lot of Liverpool fans want us to buy Thuram, by the way, and I understand you from that assist he just got.
Yeah, that's.
No, look at this assist.
That's a selfless assist.
Look at this. Look, it's a ball from the keeper. He picks it up here. He takes it down, plays it back. Guys, look at the assist here. Look, it's played out wide. We got... He's on sides. We got... Look. Dink. And then on... Oh, and the finish from Martinez. But look at the skill. To do this one time, we got... Tack. The skip. And then look. And then he does it outside the foot.
That's
top bins.
great.
Wow. Oh, sorry. No, I meant Lautaro Martinez. Yeah, my bad. Oh, top of the net. Yeah, it's Lautaro Martinez. He's so good. It's because I watch the Premier League too much. That's why I said Lisandro. Because I support Barca and Chelsea. Both of these teams are technically my rivals. But if I had to choose one, I would go for Arsenal. Okay. That makes sense.
Can Saka do it again?
Bro, I would just give it to Saka. Oh, Saka! Oh my god, the deflection. Bro, that's so unlucky. Because look at the way he deflected.
No.
Bro.
Great pass.
That's a great pass from Martin Odegaard.
Wow.
And look, again, if somebody had just been in the box, it could have been another tap-in. Bro, it could have been another tap-in.
2-0.
Bro.
That's crazy. Why not give
That's
it
a
to
foul on
Saka?
Mbappe. Bro, every time, give it to Bukayo Saka. Yo, Claudia, nice to see you. This is my boy Max.
Yo.
Do you think we need a striker too, Leo? Yes, we will, because Darwin Núñez is gonna leave this summer, and we're gonna bring in a forward, 100%.
Look at that.
Nah, Olivia, I love beer.
Replaying it.
I love beer. What? Leo, as a Liverpool fan, who should I be supporting? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that myself, so... That pass was even more stunning in person, says Football Guy.
Wow.
I really think Arsenal have been the better team, though, in the first half. If you look at the whole...
Yeah, they have. They've had more opportunities. They're more aggressive. They've had some issues defensively because practically every time Real gets up there, they get a shot.
And Mbappe gets a dangerous... Caden, he's a legend. I said it, I'm doing well, but I'm feeling the stress of this game, even though I shouldn't be caring about either team. But because of Max, I'm feeling the stress of the game.
I get that.
That's how it is.
I'm feeling the stress.
Oh, because of the magnitude. Arsenal have to win at home. You know what I mean? Like if you don't win at home,
if we don't win at home, then
it's very difficult.
It's gonna be
near impossible.
And Saka.
Oh, that's the first bad piece of play there. Vinny. That's good defending from Thomas Partey. He's playing well today, I think.
Yeah.
Leo, have you been to Germany? Yes, quite a few times. I'm gutted the Prem. You have a lot of run away with it this season, says Amanda. It's another season where we've bottled it, Arsenal. Do you think we'll ever win the league again? I think so, Amanda. If you sign a top striker this summer, I think you'll become the favorite for the league. Seriously.
Victor, yes, I've been an Arsenal fan my whole life. My older sister was an Arsenal fan because her best friend was an Arsenal fan, because her best friend's older brother was an Arsenal fan, and I think they had some history of Arsenal fans in the family. So I've been an Arsenal fan for as long as I could remember. When I was growing up, my older sister would tell us that you know the story of the big bad wolf. So she would tell us that Cristiano Ronaldo was the big bad wolf, and that Arsenal was were the heroes.
Yeah, the rivalry between United and Arsenal. Footy edits, I'm 25. Can Arsenal create one more chance before halftime? One more chance. Yo, Dane, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Dane, in the building.
Work is magic.
Are you still at boarding school?
And Saka gets the ball.
Oh no, you're not in boarding school right now. That's when you think things can happen. Plays it back.
Oh. Oh. Come on.
Oh, that's good. Oh! No! Thibaut Courtois with a double save.
Double save from Courtois.
First, he saved a header from Mikel Merino. And then he saved a rebound shot from Martinelli. Double save from Thibaut Courtois. That's why he's the second best goalkeeper in the world behind Alisson Becker. That's why. In moments like that, Courtois steps up.
That is a great
He's
save.
really a GOAT of the Champions League.
It's just a reflex save.
But he's so tall. Look how big he is in that goal. He's just like, bro. Bro. Damn, I was about to say too before, Arsenal don't have a proper striker, so why are they crossing it into the box? But look, Mikel Merino took that header on really well. Put it on target and everything.
And Saka again.
Mr. Muslim, I think Arsenal have been dominant in this first half. Arsenal have been dominant. And they definitely look more likely to score. Although Real Madrid have had a few chances on the counter. But look at that. Double save from Courtois.
Wow. That's insane.
Oh my lord, what a
So
chance.
much stress.
What a chance. Ashwini, I think the second half is going to be great. I really do think so because Arsenal, Arsenal's even just going to go more and more crazy because as we were saying, they know they have to win the first leg, and therefore this game is only going to have more and more opportunities because Arsenal are going to throw more bodies forward, and Real Madrid is going to have more chances on the counter attack. So I think this game is just going to be more and more entertaining in the second half. Seriously, to them it's almost like their final. Arsenal, they have to get something from this. They can't draw or lose, obviously, but even draw, they would really not be.
Then we have to play them at home in Madrid, which is
Football edits. It's 1-0 for Inter away from home. Lautaro Martinez scored the opener. Thuram with the assist. They're leading away from home. Shout out to Jake Kelly in the building.
okay. Come on.
This is going to be the last chance of the half.
Arsenal are just really defending in there. Oh, no. Wow, that was
Poor shot from Kamavinga.
Ambitious.
Very ambitious there.
Wow.
God damn. And that's going to be the halftime whistle. 100%. Guys, I'm going to send the football bingo link, by the way, now that we got to halftime. There we are.
Okay.
There we are, you guys. There we are.
Should have been
Guys,
2-0 already.
Guys. Halftime whistle. Halftime. Let me stop the timer.
Stress.
How would you sum up the first half, Max?
A lot of good chances. We're really feeling our lack of a striker. It's just it's tough. We've been better, I think. We've been a better team. Saka has done Saka things. Yeah. But wow, the stress. Seeing Mbappe get away in defense there is just crazy. We should never let him get that much space. It's good he's been shooting straight at Raya, so but still another half to go, so let's do it. I'm thinking it's gonna be a great second half. I'm really feeling it. I think Arsenal can really win this. I'm gonna change my prediction. I was feeling an early goal from Real, and my initial prediction was 3-1. 2-1 I think I said for Arsenal, where an early goal from Real and then comeback from Arsenal and then win 2-1. I'm gonna have to go now with 2-0 for Arsenal. Seeing this first half, I think we're really gonna be nailed in the box there. We're gonna have to. So that's the prediction.
We're gonna play bingo at halftime as well. We're gonna play bingo.
Oh, bingo! What's the bingo?
You've never played football bingo?
Never played football bingo.
Oh là là. Oh là là. Oh, attends, j'ai oublié. Attends, je vais juste chercher les serviettes parce que j'ai... Guys, make sure you join the link. It's pinned so that we can all play together. Oh, ça chie.
And let us know your predictions for the second half.
Yeah, man.
Put them in the chat. Come on.
What's your prediction for the second half?
I just made a big speech about it.
Oh, I missed it all.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
basically I'm thinking 2-0. I'm thinking they're gonna have a halftime chat and they're gonna say, look, you need to be better in the box.
Yeah.
Saka's gonna do his magic again, and it's gonna be 2-0. I think this is what I'm feeling.
So you're confident?
I'm confident. I think we've been better. It's just we need to finish.
Football Guy says you've done such a good job suppressing Real Madrid. Well done to you.
Yeah, no, we really have. It's just they've been getting away a bit with Kylian Mbappe, but even then he hasn't scored.
Yeah.
So we might say it's like we know this guy like Kylian Mbappe. If he gets good opportunities, he'll score.
Damn, Go 12 is going for 3-1 Real Madrid.
Whoa.
That's the thing with Real Madrid, though. They're so unpredictable. That's what makes it so hard, you know? Yo, Tommy, nice to see you in the building.
And these guys, you know, the Champions League is really their league. It's what
Yep.
they do best.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
You never know what can happen. But you just got to keep piling on the pressure.
Yeah.
Like you did. That's all you can do. Ancelotti eyebrow magic. Big up, Sonny's in the building. Thank you very much for the super chat, Sonny, who says, Leo, I think the most beautiful girl in the world is in the stream. Her name is Olivia Evans. My Belgian Scouser. C'est trop chou parce que tous les deux, ils sont sur la chaîne et ils sont ensemble.
Aww.
Sonny, il est avec Olivia.
Cute.
Qui était.
Cute.
Belgian Scouser. Yeah, Sonny. She was telling us about her background. Anderlecht.
So what is the...
She's mine. And then everybody's fighting for Olivia in the building.
What's the football bingo then?
Oh, okay, let me just pull it up here.
Let's do
Look,
it.
guys.
Bingo.
I'm going to... Look, I put it here at the top of the screen so you guys can follow our game, okay? I'm going to play with Max. I see 32 of you guys are playing, but I'll just have to explain as we're playing, okay? There's 32 of us. And the cool thing is we can all play at the same time, and then there's a leaderboard at the end.
Oh.
So it's so fun. 33 of us. Good luck, everybody. 10-second countdown.
Je vais être super mauvais.
No, parce qu'on fait ensemble. You'll see, we do it together. Basically, we have to match, and we have to try to get everything on the board. So
Okay.
look, Otamendi, does he match with anything here? So Man City. Look, I prefer, so played in Belgian top div, Italian. We can look at all of these things and look at Klopp, his design there. So there's one played with Messi, managed by Klopp, Arsenal. So Alexander Isak, for example, we know Newcastle, right? He's a striker. Andre Arshavin, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Asmir Begovic. So Real Sociedad is going to be harder, and Lazio is quite hard too. Regarde, that was the chance of...
Oh.
Oh, no, that's a different moment.
Yeah, but still,
Koscielny.
Saka has been...
Koscielny, he's French.
Koscielny was with Arsenal.
Yeah, but we already chose that one.
Ah, okay, so we
Yeah.
can't...
Daniel
okay.
Carvajal, okay, he's definitely a Champions League winner. Can we put anything else for him? Euros winner. Let's just do Euros winner. Alexis McAllister, Argentinian, played with Messi, with Argentina. Joe Willock, English. Xherdan Shaqiri.
Shaqiri...
Did he win the Europa League? No, managed by Klopp. Liverpool. So you see what's fun is basically we still have 48 players left. So if we're not,
Okay.
the main rule is when you're not 100% sure, don't risk it. That's the big rule.
And everybody plays together.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The same board.
Oh, that's cool.
The
Okay.
same board.
Huh.
Enzo Fernandez. Not a Champions League winner. No. John Arna Risa. Champions League winner, 2005. Bernd Leno, German.
Yeah.
But do we have anything else there? No. Buongiorno, he cannot be Italian. Cucurella. Cucurella. Did he ever win the Europa League? I don't know. That's tough. Theo Walcott.
Walcott, yeah. No.
Olivia, we're gonna need your help for
the Belgian top division.
Yeah, Belgian top div. Brozovic. Oh, he could have fit for Inter, but he's not Argentinian. Vecino. I think he's Inter, but again, it has to be. You see, this one's hard because it has to be Argentina and
and
Inter.
And Inter.
I'm keeping him. He's my Pookie. Yo, Saka fan is in the building. What's good? Bro, we were just talking about how well Saka played in the first half in terms of he was the one that really provided the cutting edge. You would want Liam Delap. I would want him if he's not our main option, you know? Leroy Sané. Diego Milito. There we are. Inter Argentina. Pandev. Didn't he play for Monaco? Oh. Samaras. Sorry I'm late. Yo, LR Edits. What's good?
Malik.
Oh, I feel like he's James Ward-Prowse. Jose Font. Jan Black. Did Atletico Madrid ever win the Europa League? No.
Handanovic.
I feel like he... I remember him from Inter.
Yeah,
She's my Pookie.
We're going to have to try them at some
Skriniar. Oh, God. We only have 25 players left. Martin Skrtel. Our Liverpool boy. But he didn't go to Sociedad. He didn't go to Monaco. And we didn't win the Europa League with Klopp.
Emre Can.
Emre Can. Wait, did he not?
Try it.
No, he didn't. He didn't win the Europa League. Adeyemi. Bro, these are hard. These are hard, bro. Mikel Merino. Sociedad. Spinazzola.
Lazio?
We still have 19.
Okay.
But Lazio is going to be so hard, bro.
Samuel Kufour.
Ghana.
Pavel Nedved.
Bro. We still have 15 players left.
Okay, come on. 15 left and we have 4 choices.
Mohamed Kudus. Wait, who seems expensive? Calafiori. He was at Bologna, though. He wasn't at Lazio. Alex Iwobi. Moussa Dembele. Okay, we're going to go for played in Belgian top div because he's Belgian.
Bojan
Krkic. Bro, that's so hard. Stefan De Vrij. We're going to go for Lazio. Now we're going to have to...
Okay, now 8 players left. 2 choices. Juninho.
Gary Lineker. Harry Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo never won the Europa League.
Okay, come on. We have 2 left. We have to pick.
No, after this 2.
Okay.
And I know he didn't play for either. Okay, we're going to go for Monaco.
Okay.
No, we're not going to get a bingo. Yeah, the last 2. It's not bad, though. We only got 2 wrong, which was at the end. We got 2 wrong towards the end, but... Michiwa, it's pretty hard, because it's like some names you don't...
It's impossible. Some of them is like... I've never even seen the names before.
Guys, none of us have gone to bingo so far.
It's never happened?
Sonny, Sonny, I hate your profile picture. Not proud of you there.
What is it?
Real Madrid logo. And I know Max is not a fan either.
Ooh, no,
So you
I'm
gotta
not a
calm
fan.
it.
I'm not a fan.
You gotta calm it. You guys want to do one more bingo?
Bingo, bingo.
T'en penses quoi?
That's small.
Mais surtout, c'est trop cool quand on est tous ensemble. But they made the game harder. We used to get more bingos before. They made it harder. They really did. Veggies, I don't like your profile picture either. Change it, please. By the way, 1,400 of you guys have voted, and 54% have gone for Real Madrid.
That is absolutely unacceptable.
Woo! Daniel says, hi, Leo. When I said hi, I haven't seen the game. I just came home. Who's playing better right now? Arsenal is.
Arsenal.
I've had to sacrifice watching Norwich versus Sunderland for this. I'm sorry, Plixinated.
Oh.
Lolly, I'll change it after the game. Thanks, Veggies. Look, Lyon. Bro, the baller I want to sign from Lyon is this, man. Ryan Cherki. He's such a baller.
I have an uncle who's a huge Lyon fan.
Oh, there's more of us playing here. Let's go.
Okay.
Guys, I'm going to get it started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 42 of us in the building. Good luck, everybody. Let's try to get at least one bingo, all of us combined, okay? At least one bingo before the second half kicks off. Oh, he's a throwback, Nastasic. Okay, so we got managed by Pep Guardiola, played in Turkish top div, played with R9 Ronaldo, Argentina, Real Madrid, Lyon, Norway, Villarreal. Villarreal is hard. Why is it boring wanting to marry me, girlfriend?
Demaray Gray.
Oh, there's Arsenal too.
Haha, they're everywhere. Lino.
Leo, why are you not wearing a Liverpool jersey? There's a Liverpool logo here. If you look, I mean, I don't know if you could see it, but Ousmane Dembele. Okay,
France.
He's definitely going to be something. Where's France? Okay. Can we do anything else though? No, we didn't have time. Okay, Champions League. Dani Alves, Champions League winner. But do we want to do anything else?
Il est portugais?
Let's just do no Brazilian. That's good. Fulkrug, West Ham.
Fulkrug. Mauricio.
Wow, he's a
Isla.
throwback. Nico
Gonzalez.
Spanish. Brozovic, Croatian. And
Il a joué pour
Inter. Sean Wright Phillips. Oh, wow, that's a throwback. Sergi Roberto. Oh God, imagine we got a proposal in the chat on the live. Imagine that happens.
Whoa.
Imagine.
That'd be crazy.
Martin Terrier, Lyon. Jermaine Defoe. KDB, managed by Pep.
Bruyne.
Vincent Company, Belgium.
Ouais. Ah, not in there.
Pedro Porro.
Poro.
Ancelotti looks stressed coming back out, or he looks focused.
Ça va recommencer, ça va recommencer. Come on.
Ruben Diaz. Edouard Mendy, Chelsea. Mauro Icardi, played in Turkish. Ayozi Perez.
Come on.
Let's go quick. Thomas Suchek. Oh no. Alexis Sanchez, your Arsenal boy.
Yeah. Sanchez.
Genie. Yoselu. All right. We got to get the timer ready. Second half is about to kick off. Here we go. Odegaard gets the second half kicked off, you guys. I want to hear your second half predictions in the building right now. I'm going to stick with my original prediction, which was 2-1 for Arsenal. What's your final score prediction?
I'm saying 2-0.
2-0. Clean sheet.
2-0.
Wow.
Arsenal have just been better. I think they're gonna step it up in the box.
Have to. Wait, let's see who Arsenal can bring on, by the way, as a super sub. I'll tell you who I think Arsenal should be bringing on. Oh, let me bring back the Inter game too. And let me also check if anybody got bingos. We're not going to finish it because the game started now. But I want to shout out if anybody got a bingo.
No bingo.
No bingo. C'est possible. Tu peux fake.
Tu peux pas le.
Non, mais les gens savent, hein. C'est pas un problème.
Okay.
Mais plutôt là, je vais quand même. Guys, for those of you spamming, I'm gonna put on slow mode right now to stop the spamming, okay? Because otherwise, I can't see the rest of the messages. How long have you stayed awake for in a row? For me, not that much more than 24 hours. Have you ever done much more than 24 hours?
Yeah, one time. I think I did like 36 one time, but that was crazy. I would never do that again. I love sleeping.
That's crazy. Tu vois là, il y a un slow mode, alors les gens peuvent que type tous les 3 secondes en fait.
So when I was traveling and I had like tons of flight delays and things, and I just stayed up the whole time. Yeah.
Damn. But the sleep after that must have been so nice.
Oh yeah, I slept I think like 16 hours straight.
Wait, oh no. Wait, I was gonna check who Arsenal could bring on in the second half, by the way. Guys, let's have a look. So you have Noneri. He's super good. He just turned 18, by the way. You have Trossard.
Trossard!
And then Real Madrid.
The flying Belgian.
And then Real Madrid has Endrick and Arda Güler as super subs. Not that much, actually. Even from Real Madrid. Not that much. Big up, Sonny. Thank you for the super chat who says, what if I propose at the Bernabeu, Leo? You can come to our wedding. You can be my best man. Sonny, don't even. If you are to propose, you propose at Anfield, okay? Get things right. Get things right. No. Get things right. Trust me, she wouldn't say yes if you propose at the Bernabeu. She would only say yes at Anfield. I mean, she's Scouse. She's a Scouser. Sonny, you gotta get it right. Show some respect. Look how locked in the managers are. That's how you know it's a big game. It's almost 1:45 a.m. now. I've got no option but to sleep. Good night, Ashwini. You'll never walk alone. Sonny, everyone else is not happy about your profile pic either. Seriously. Oh. Ooh, whoa, look at this from the 18-year-old Lewis Skelly using his body, bro. Damn, the ref has not been given many fouls, huh?
He doesn't like us. He's been paid off.
Martin, nah, I think Aston Villa has a chance. Just in the first leg, when PSG plays at home, it's going to be tough for Villa. But I would not write you off. Definitely not.
Okay, come on.
Oh God,
Big
Olivia
half.
says I'd say yes to your proposal anywhere.
Wow.
Wow, so it's a done deal. It's a done deal already. Real Madrid in the box. Kylian Mbappe. He hits the side netting.
Oh la 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 la.
It's inches.
Wow.
Guys, look how quick. Look how incisive Real Madrid are.
That is
Look at the one-time ball from Jude Bellingham.
great pass.
Oh my.
Wow.
That's
That's scary.
That's where Real Madrid can. That's the crazy thing about Real Madrid. They can be so quiet, and then in an instant they create
so
something.
fast.
In an instant.
My heart rate just bam. Felt like I was on the pitch. Okay, come on, come on. Okay.
Franchement, Partey is playing well.
Okay, getting some space.
Odegaard in the box. Oh, it's well defended there by Camavinga.
That's
Wow, look at that defending from Camavinga.
great
Wow.
defense.
Uh-oh, attends, Real Madrid on the counter. Vinny's on the left-hand side. He's gonna cut in on his right, of course. He passes it to Kylian. Kylian gets around two. Plays it to...
No. Finny, you're asking why I was wearing an LFC kit when you played United at the start of the season. To be honest, it's out of respect for Leo.
Wow!
Out of respect for this team. I'm a big Arsenal fan, but I wasn't gonna come on the stream and during a
Look at the respect.
LFC match and wear my Arsenal kit. I thought about it.
Damn, look at that respect from Max. Sign of respect in the building. It's 1:30 a.m. Leo. I gotta stay for the Champions League grind. Oh my god.
Wow. Spam,
crazy.
That's dedication.
It's cross. Raya does well to catch it there. Very important catch.
Oh,
Camavinga is down.
is Camavinga hurt? Or is he just sad?
It's a yellow card for who?
Whoa.
For Thomas Partey. He tends to pick up bookings as well. I'm a Barcelona fan. I'm a Barca fan. I need Arsenal to win. I was awake for like, I don't know, 5:30 a.m. Jeez.
Whoa. You need to sleep. Sleep is good. Respect.
Chance there for Inter. Thuram played it into the box. This is where you need moments of magic from a player. Oh!
Oh,
Oh my, it came
that
off
was
Asensio.
Magic.
That was close. For Arsenal. Who played that one-time ball? Who was it that played that one-time ball? Look how it ricocheted. That could have been dangerous. Look at the passion from Declan Rice. Look at the passion from Declan.
Wow.
Lewis Skelly's gonna take the throne. Stevie G, it's from Istanbul as well. From Istanbul. Big up Olivia, thank you for the super chat. Who says, Leo, chill. We aren't getting married yet. I want it to be a surprise. Can't wait to be Miss Hughes whenever Sonny proposes. Oh, that's so cute.
Come on. Okay, nice.
We're getting the wholesome duo on the channel now. Wholesome duo. That's a foul. Oh, foul for Arsenal in a very dangerous position.
That's a great spot.
Very dangerous position. Yes, Sonny changed his profile picture. I can't see what your profile pic because it looks small. But Sonny, I'm glad that you changed it from the Arsenal. T'arrives à voir? What's his profile pic, Sonny? Can't see it.
Mais non, c'est réel.
Is it still Real Madrid?
It's real.
It's not Real with the heart. Sonny, that is not
That's
okay.
not
I
good.
couldn't see your profile pic. Is it Real Madrid logo with the heart? Nah, that's bad, Sonny.
That's horrible.
I might have to give you a timeout, Sonny, if you keep this going.
Oh, timeout.
He'll propose at Anfield. Go 12, 100%. That's the best place to propose.
Okay. Come on.
Guys, set piece.
Come on. Set piece. We got this. That's a great spot.
Is he just gonna shoot from there?
That's... Against
Yo.
Courtois? That's tough. Let's see. I don't think he's shooting. I think... Oh, wow, he did.
What just happened? Declan Rice
Declan Rice!
scores from distance! I didn't think he was gonna shoot!
Wow!
That's one of the best goals you'll see.
That is
Bro,
insane!
does Declan Rice usually take the free kicks for Arsenal? I don't think he usually even takes them.
Wow!
No, that was unbelievable. Look at the power.
What was that?
Even Thibaut Courtois couldn't get a hand to it. The Real Madrid players are just in shock right now.
Wow! No one moved.
Nah,
They
bro,
just-
no one knew. I didn't even think he would
is
shoot from that
insane.
distance.
I didn't think he would either.
Nobody can believe it, guys.
I thought they tried to...
Wait,
I
look
thought
at this.
Saka would take
Guys, look at the power. It curls around. That's a brilliant free
that
kick.
is
Look at the way it curves
insane.
around. Look at the way it curls around. He used the inside. Look on the
Perfect
replay here.
curl.
Look, around the wall. Oh my god. Look, that's stunning. Because it looks like it's going out. Guys, it literally curls like this. It looks like it's going out. And it curls like that. Wow,
Whoa.
That's a moment of genius.
Declan Rice does it.
We're updating the score here, you guys.
That is
Updating the score.
crazy.
1-0 Arsenal. Wow, look at Kylian's face, guys. All the Real Madrid players are in shock.
Oh, he
Yo,
can't
Deli
believe
Ora,
it.
nice to
Can't
see you in the
believe it.
building. Deli Ora, nice to see you. I'm in shock right now. Declan Rice.
That is crazy.
Bro. That was... We didn't think he was going to shoot.
I really didn't. I thought it was too far. That's an insane goal.
Hats off. Gotta give my respect. Rice on free kicks, here we go, right?
Wow. Do you think they'll have him shooting the free kicks
Oh,
from now
but
on?
yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's probably the biggest goal of his career. Let's be real.
That is
That's definitely the biggest goal of his career.
insane. So well shot.
Guys,
like,
when you
perfect.
look at the replay in slow-mo where he gets it around the wall, he curls it with the inside of his foot and it just goes around and Courtois couldn't get anywhere near it.
Yeah, that's
Incredible.
and Courtois is tall.
See, this is what's incredible about the Champions League though. Real Madrid were the heavy favorites and it just shows anything is possible in the Champions League. Because right now with the way Arsenal's playing, they'll believe that they can score another. You know what I mean? You said 2-0 prediction. That's very possible.
Yeah, I'm feeling the 2-0 now.
Yeah, Delior, that means you're for
Really
Arsenal
feeling
too. Delior is for Arsenal too. Bro. That was crazy. Nice to see you, Dane. Look at this
that,
replay.
look
That,
at that.
bro, that angle.
That is insane.
When-
Just
Absolutely insane. When you see that replay. Ooh, that was acrobatic.
what
From
was
Jude Bellingham.
that?
Acrobatic. Zlatan. That was Zlatan-esque.
Yeah. Martinelli can't quite get there. Come on.
Too far for Rice to think about it, bro.
Another one.
I'm
another
telling you,
one.
that's the biggest goal of his career so far for Declan Rice. You just knew Arsenal would score, bro. That was incredible. I just joined and saw an absolute banger for Rice. I'm rooting for Arsenal too. Big up, Isaac. Me and Sonny are getting married in the future. You guys are just having your love thing in there.
Having
Roberto
our
Carlos
moments.
is watching. Imagine. Roberto Carlos must be watching tonight, and he would have been proud of that hit from Declan Rice. Even he would be proud.
Well, of course.
Bro, that was crazy. And now this game, look, Real Madrid is going to push harder now, and it's going to be more open. See, bah. You don't think?
Yeah.
You think they're going to... Yeah. Which is not a bad thing for you. It's going to open up space.
Arsenal, we have such a good defense, so we're gonna.
Yeah.
Well, in theory. No, seriously, tonight it's not been as good as.
Okay, but
I
it's
was
been little
hoping.
moments, come on. Overall, you've been solid.
Yeah, but still,
It's
it's
half,
those
I would
moments
call
that
them
are-
half chances. Half
Yeah,
chances.
Yeah, to be fair, if you
Corner
look
of
at it,
Arsenal.
like Mbappe gets some shots, but he never really gets enough power to really have a chance.
No.
But still,
Guys,
it's
the
scary,
Arsenal fans
scary.
are believing in the building right now. The Arsenal fans are believing in the building. Riceberto Carlos. It really was. Leo Rice is in his prime. Nah, he's still what, 25 years old? I think he's probably yet to enter his prime.
Wow.
What's up, Gabe? That's what you get from a £100 million signing. That's what you get. Finney says, Leo, I've waited so long for Max to arrive. He deserves the worldie. That really was a worldie.
Thanks.
Look. That was a dangerous looking corner.
Yeah, Courtois is there. Courtois is there.
Sonny says, I'll invite you, fake Leo.
Now Arsenal's really pushing for it.
Why am I feeling the nerves? Why am I feeling nerves right now? I thought this was going to be a chill game for me. And because of you, I want this to...
Come on, you have to.
This is a top game, though. It really is a top
love
game.
the atmosphere in the Emirates.
It's a top atmosphere.
We're hearing it here. It's crazy. It feels like we're there.
Yeah.
Well,
See.
almost.
Well, I feel like he's barely been involved in the game, Rodrigo. He was a signing that was worth every penny, says Mr. Muslim. Attends, il faut que je donne.
Oh, look at that. Arsenal's gone up in the poll.
Arsenal's gone up? Oh yeah, now it's 52.
52-48.
That's crazy. Attends, il faut juste que...
Je fais quoi?
Comme il y en a un qui essaie d'être en faux. Il est toujours là, Sonny. C'est genre le plus grand...
Hey, tu l'as rendu,
Sonny. Ouais,
Madrid?
ouais. Sonny, if you want, you can put the fake Sonny in a timeout. Because people might be confused. I'm doing this for you, Sonny. You're an OG. You just need to get rid of that Real Madrid profile pic, Sonny. You need to get rid of the Real Madrid pic. But you can put him in a timeout, Sonny. Max's heart must be racing after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonny, you're an absolute OG. OG. Basmati rice is cooking as a Madrid fan, says Arav. Cooking. Mbappe might turn into his 2022 World Cup final mode. Let's see. Oh!
Oh, come on.
Oh,
What?
dragged down by Lewis Skelly there. Dragged down.
When they played fast, and we get it back. Nice. Okay, we've got space. We've got space now.
Oh, let me bring the Inter game. Where was it? Oh, it was here. It's still 1-0 for Inter, by the way. Still 1-0. Why timeout fake Sonny? It's not a violation. Yeah, true. Yeah, you guys are right. Just don't. If you're a fake someone, just say that you're a fake someone. I understand the game, but you know what I'm saying? But you're right. Delior, anyway, you're the leader of the mods. You know what to do better than me, Delior. You're the leader, so.
Oh!
No! What a save for Courtois! No! Goal line clearance!
Triple. What?
How did Arsenal not score there? Courtois just pulled off a worldie of a save. I think it was a triple save overall. Because look, Courtois makes a save here. Look, one save. Oh no, then it's blocked.
Okay.
He makes a double save, but it's blocked off the line as well.
What?
Bro, Courtois is different gravy. But look, shout out to, I think it was David Alaba with the goal line clearance.
Yeah,
guys,
that was going in.
David Alaba with the goal line clearance. It was 100% going in from Mikel Merino. And then look, he got the ball again and he shot it. And then look at this save from Courtois. He got back up and one-handed. He went like that, one-handed.
Okay, the corner. Come on.
Delior is my goat. Yeah, and she's...
Corner.
Delior is the leader. He's the leader of the mods as well. So any question the mods have, go to Deliora. Okay, he knows. Bro, this game is wild. This game is wild. The amount of opportunities, I'm in shock right now.
Wow, I don't know how Real Madrid are defending all that. Oh, and he's through. Oh, and it's another free kick.
Another free kick. Guys, Arsenal keep on piling on the pressure. I'm amazed at this Arsenal performance tonight.
Can Declan Rice do it again?
Imagine the confidence Rice would be feeling too right now. Because it gives you so much confidence, obviously, when you score one.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not the same angle. Look at the shot. That was from Declan Rice, by the way. Bro, how many chances have Arsenal created in the second half? Big up, Finny. Sonny says, Delior is my idol. Big up. Rice is going to take this free kick. Are you ready? I mean, he has
do it
to.
a second time?
In Delior, we trust Chain.
Do you think he can? What do you
can.
think? What do you think?
I think it's a much tougher angle, though, because look, if he's going to try to curl it there, I don't know.
Oh, it's horrible.
Guys, imagine the scenes, though, if Declan scores 2 in a row. But this would be an even crazier angle, I
That
think.
would be absolutely
Because imagine how his curl has to be. Think about how his curl. Maybe Odegaard's going to take it, though, because Courtois is going to be expecting Declan. Maybe that's how they are able to confuse him.
You think he's going to just go over it and then have Odegaard take it?
It's possible. Because look, he doesn't know where to situate himself right now. Do you go here? Because he's leaving more space over the wall. But can Declan do it like that? Guys. Declan's going to take it. What? No, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. What? No, that's the craziest. That's one of the best free kicks I've ever seen in my life. And he's just done that against Arsenal! No, that's the craziest... That's actually the craziest thing I might have seen in football.
Man,
that might be the craziest thing I've seen in football.
He does it
How are
twice.
people not going... No, but it's not just twice. Do you see that goal? It's better than the first. It's better than the first. No, I've never seen anything like it. Declan Rice isn't even known as a free kick specialist, and he scores 2 free kicks against Real Madrid tonight.
Wow.
No, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this. No, but look at this free kick. That's outrageous. What? It's top side netting. I've never seen anything like this. I'm telling you.
Oh la la.
No, man, I don't even know. No, man, I haven't seen a free kick like this. Like, I don't think you understand how that's top bin side netting. Look at this. I've never seen. No, that's a 10. Oh my! It even creates a shadow on the goalpost. It created a shadow on the goalpost. No, that's the craziest thing. Guys, this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my footballing viewing.
Declan Rice. What is that?
Bro, to go from not being a set piece specialist to scoring 2 free kicks on Thibaut Courtois, of all keepers, by the way, who's the tallest and one of the best. And he does it in the Champions League against Real Madrid. That's one of the most goated performances I've ever seen in Champions League history. If you go on to win 2-0 like you predicted, it would be one of the greatest performances to do it on that stage.
I think I'm hallucinating.
Reenactments. Thank you very much for the super chat who says, in daily aura we trust. Look, you're going to be happy me changing the score right now to 2-0.
Yeah. Can I do it?
Yeah. Look.
Okay.
2-0. And you can click done. Oh my god.
2-0.
2-0.
This is the prediction.
Guys, Max predicted for a 2-0 win for Arsenal, by the way, at halftime. Max predicted for a 2-0 win for his team.
I never.
I'm just in shock.
2 Declan Rice.
Bro, I'm in shock.
Goals.
I am in absolute shock.
Wow.
And the craziest thing is, you really could be more than 2-0 up. Because think about, like, there were 2 goal line clearances. The amount of saves Courtois has made. Bro. No, mate, I can't. Look, if you look at the replay, there's a shadow on the post from the light because of how top bins that was. Nah, bro, that's. And he goes like this. No, Declan Rice, you are goated.
That's insane.
I don't care if I'm a Liverpool fan. You have to appreciate one of the greatest performances I've seen on the biggest stage.
That is just.
I'm just.
Even Mbappe is like.
Mbappe cannot believe. Look, he's just laughing. Mbappe is laughing right now.
Mbappe is just like, yeah. I mean, this is.
Wait, guys, for anybody who's good with statistics, has anybody in the history of the Champions League knockout stages scored 2 free kicks in a game? I can't even remember that happening. Guys, for anybody that's good with stats like these, has there ever been 2 free kicks scored in a single knockout Champions League game? I'm not even sure it's happened.
I can't believe it.
And he's done it against Real Madrid. He's done it against Thibaut Courtois. It's absolutely insane.
Saka's coming off. They're bringing in Trossard.
This is insane.
Trossard, the flying Belgian.
This is one of the craziest games I've ever seen in my life. Bro, nobody even predicted Arsenal to win. Like, very, very...
Wow, in Arsenal I've been dominating.
I did go with the 2-1 prediction before the game, though, and it could still happen if Real Madrid score.
And to be fair, Real Madrid could still score. They're a super dangerous team.
Yeah, out of nowhere, Real Madrid can score, and that's exactly what you want to avoid. Because 2-1 will give them all the hope for the second leg.
Oh, wow,
No, the rest of
this
this...
free kick
no,
is
I can't.
replaying in my
What's
head.
wild is it's better than the first, and I was blown away by the first free kick, you guys, and the second I think is better. Why? Because there's so much power, and it's side netting top bins. I just don't understand how you can get side netting top bins.
And who's saying he's gonna get a third?
Declan!
And
Declan!
Rice!
He's making a run into the box! He plays it to Trossard. Bro, and the Emirates is shaking right now. Lewis Skelly, the youngster. What's that? Oh my god, 3-0! What is going on? What is going on?
What is this? What is
going on? Real Madrid is out! Trent Alexander-Arnold, is this the team you want to go to? The team that's getting knocked out of the Champions League. Ciao, Real Madrid. 3-0.
3-0. Merino, that was
Mikel Merino with a one-time finish.
great strike. Wow.
This is the craziest game I might have seen in a long while. Mikel Merino, who's usually a defensive midfielder, and he's been converted to striker. Wow. All the Real Madrid fans are in shock right now. Disbelief. Look at the power run from Declan Rice, by the way. Declan Rice carried it. Played it to Trossard.
Oh, he might be offside.
I think it's very tight.
Yeah.
Look. Trossard plays it to Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly, the youngster with the assist. What a finish. Bro, that's one-time finish. That's incredible. No, mate, that's like a elite striker would be proud of that. To do it one time around the players into the bottom left-hand corner where Courtois couldn't get a touch to it. Woo. I'm telling you, an elite striker would be proud of that hit. An elite, anybody, exactly. Trent, that's the team that you want to join, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm just saying.
No, even when there's no players around, it's a great strike. Let alone when it goes around,
bro.
3 players.
I'm in shock over this game.
Insane.
And it's not offsides. The goal will count. I'm gonna let you change the score because you freaking deserve it, bro. You were hoping in your wild imagination for a 3-0 scoreline. No, so for a 2-0 scoreline, and it's now 3-0 for Arsenal after 76 minutes.
That is just wow. Ancelotti can't believe it. He's just staring in disbelief.
Zelio, because I love football, and I love when football goes in ways where you don't expect it. That's what I love in life, when it's unexpected, and nobody could see Declan Rice scoring 2 free kicks. And nights like these make you remember why you love football so much. Whether it's the team you support or not, the unexpected can happen. And it's just, bro, football is the most beautiful sport.
Crazy free kicks that was.
Football is the most beautiful sport.
And the run from Trossard.
Big up reenactments. Thank you for the super chat who says, wow, Arsenal for the win. Adios, Real Madrid. Bro, it's wild.
It. If Arsenal knock out Real Madrid, we're going to have so much confidence.
Bro, we got to be careful now, Delior. Imagine the confidence Arsenal will get from a game like this. They could go on to win their last 7 games in the Premier League. We got to be careful.
Ooh, that would be bad for you guys, yeah.
But this is what I mean. When we were talking about challengers, Delior, for next season, I don't see how anyone can say Arsenal, when they bring in a striker, how they won't be an even better team next season without the injuries. They definitely will be the craziest. Alinos, it's been such a crazy game, brother. Nice to see you in the building. I need to see a replay of the second free kick from Declan Rice again. Because Alinos, that's one of the greatest free kicks I've ever seen in my life. Alinos says Ancelotti is on the way out.
Bellingham grabbing Odegaard. Oh, I think that deserves a card.
Yeah, it's going to be a yellow.
Wow.
It's going to be a yellow. I can't believe it. Big up Slime Cheese. Thank you for the super chat who says, stay humble, Real Madrid.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow.
It's been a wild night. But I think there's still something to come. There's still 12 minutes left. And you never know what can happen in 12 minutes. That's my boy Max Soggy. Real Madrid really needs to step up. They at least need to score. Imagine though, look at this goal from Rice. Imagine the feeling when you do that at the Emirates. No, mais genre franchement, I can't believe it.
Twice in a row.
But it's not.
Real.
Je te dis que, look at the reaction from Jorginho. He just puts his hands in his head and he can't believe it. The perfect free kick, Rice, the new Juninho. Alinos, you're good with Champions League history, by the way. I was asking, when was the last time? No. Well, guys, when was the last time that a player scored 2 free kicks in a Champions League knockout tournament? Can anybody please look that up if we can find that stat? Because I don't think it's ever happened to score 2 free kicks in one game.
The Champions League match? No, I don't think so.
This is wild. This is so wild. I'm just in disbelief.
Wow.
I'm telling you, not even the most deluded Arsenal fans could say 3-0 tonight.
And Tierney comes in.
Probably, nah, Alinos, look at the stats though. I'm telling you, no one has ever done that. Look, Ismail says no one has ever done that. Did Ronaldo do it? In what game did Ronaldo score 2 free kicks?
Neymar in 2009?
Nah, I don't think so, bro. In a Champions League knockout game, I would remember that. Trust me, I would remember that. I don't think it's ever happened. Against which opponent did Neymar do it? I don't think so, guys. That's crazy.
Wow. Okay, but it's not over. It's not over. We still need to defend. Real could.
It's going to be. Yeah, Natalia says I agree. The confidence for them on the last, they could genuinely go on a run. Now that Bukayo Saka is back for them too, and they have their players back, bro, it's gonna be. But especially for next season, if we think about the Premier League, I'm telling you, Arsenal is the one team to be careful of. They bring in a top striker, and yeah. Enoch says no one has ever done it in a Champions League knockout game. That's crazy, bro. No way. Alinos, against which opponents did Ronaldo and Neymar do it? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so, bro.
Big chance for Odegaard.
People are now saying, I take it, that the Premier League is no longer the worst quality it's ever been and that football is no longer finished. Oh, that's so good.
Je peux lui répondre à lui, hein. Il a mis ça genre 10-20 fois.
Celui-là? Ou ça?
Lui.
Ça?
T'as pas besoin de répondre. Tu vois, il le met tout le temps.
Zilio, I already told you, bro. I'm a football fan. I'm a football fan. And I hate Real Madrid. So I'm allowed to celebrate whatever goal I freaking want, bro.
If it's against Real Madrid.
Not just that, but also you can appreciate great games. If you can't appreciate great games when your team isn't involved, like life isn't very fun. You gotta have some fun. And I'm with my bro Max too, who's a huge Arsenal fan, you know? Neymar against PSG? Nah. Group stage. I'm talking about knockouts, bro. I'm talking about knockout stages.
Okay, come on, come on. Another chance, come on.
Martinelli. It's going to be a corner.
Corner. Come on. If we can do 4-0 against them, that would be insane.
Four 0.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine that.
Okay, come on. Corner. Oh!
Courtois with a punch.
Dangerous. Ah, it's cleared. Okay.
Courtois had a punch before. Both Ronaldo and Neymar scored in group stages. Yeah, Alinos, I was talking about in a knockout game on the biggest stage. That's when it matters most in a knockout. In the group stages, you can lose one-off games. But in the knockouts, you can't. You have to go for it all, you know? So it's very different. Who's coming on? Oh, Brahim Diaz is coming on for Madrid.
C'est cool ça.
Ouais, c'est tellement facile et c'est une façon de... L'image est pas dingue, mais...
Ok.
Liu Stanford? What do you mean? Liu Stanford. Maybe in the Champions Cup, but I can't find anything in the Champions League. Bro, it's wild. I still can't believe it's actually happened, to be honest. I'm struggling to believe it actually happened.
I think Real Madrid are struggling to believe it as well. Yeah, have been. We want the fourth. We want the fourth. Come on.
Go12 says, I apologize to all Arsenal fans calling you deluded for saying give us Real Madrid. I'm sorry, Arsenal fans.
Well,
I don't think many Arsenal fans expected this scoreline, though. Let's be real. Let's be real. It's wild, bro.
it's crazy. Crazy.
That's just, it's what's wild, too, is...
Ah, that's bad.
What, bro? Thomas Partey is putting on a performance tonight, franchement.
Ouais. Oh, come
Too
on.
far for Declan to think about, bro.
And
Gonaldo, I think we said...
Trossard
Didn't we
is
say that?
away.
I think we said that. Oh, Inter score. Thomas Müller had made it 2-1, and now Inter made it 2... No, sorry. Thomas Müller made it 1-1, and look at Inter on the counter. They just made it 2-1.
Oh, nice.
He takes his shirt off. Damn, shirt off.
Oh.
Shirt off at the Allianz. Bro, a crazy night of Champions League football then. Another goal for good measure. De Lior wants Madrid to get smashed tonight. Bro, if it ends 3-0 though, like it's the dream for you, because the second leg you can just sit deep and counterattack. Like play the dark arts.
Yeah,
You don't care.
They're gonna
Yeah.
have to push.
Yeah, but you're happy to just sit back, park the bus,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
hold
yeah,
out for the results.
Just like us in the tournament.
Yeah. De Lior says 3-0 isn't safe though. Remember, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Arsenal should score another.
I would like that. That would be insane.
Leo, love from Canada.
Imagine-
3-0 was on no one's bingo. I know, right?
Imagine
It's wild.
4-0. Imagine.
It's so wild, bro. Only if Liverpool was still in it, I know, and if only we could have faced, bro. But to be fair, a lot of Real Madrid fans, from what I've heard, are growing really tired of Carlo Ancelotti. Like, I think to Real Madrid fans, tonight might not be a surprise to them because they watch Real Madrid week in, week out. And Leo Stanford, shout out to you. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, they lost to Valencia at home this weekend. You'd think they'd bounce back, but boy, have they not bounced back. You know what I mean? But Soggy says, hi Max.
Hi, Soggy. Ooh. Ooh. Just playing with them. Oh. Nah. Oh.
Do you think Declan Rice is getting GOAT status from Arsenal fans from tonight on?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it all depends on the second leg, right? It's like those goals
Yeah, we'll have
will
to
will only be
really-
mainly be remembered if Arsenal end up going through. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's only half time after this one.
Yeah,
Ali-
that's-
Alina says if Arsenal knock out Real, I think Barca will win the Champions League this year. Yeah, I'd go along with those lines. Although you can't count out Inter Milan. Alinos, it feels like every season people discount Inter. And they're solid defensively, and they also have goals in their team. So you never know what Inter can do over two legs.
Okay, 4 minutes. 4 minutes left.
4 minutes of additional time.
The real fans are looking real sad. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Wasn't that good? Wasn't that good? Oh, look at
That's
free
no,
kick.
but this free kick. No, je comprends pas. It's side netting.
It's insane. It's so good, and even that goal.
Even that goal, all three.
The Merino goal.
All three were
wow.
crazy. I don't care who you support. Even Real Madrid fans, I think, have to respect that.
Yeah, because there's nothing you can do. It's not like.
I wish we could get scenes of the Real Madrid's president's reaction right now. That's what I want to see. Look at Carlo Ancelotti.
Oh.
Don Carlo. I think either PSG, Barca, Arsenal. Bro, you're just naming every team that's left in it. Declan Rice was indeed cooking.
He should have stayed on and scored a third free kick. Okay, come on.
There could be one more chance left in it.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Another goal.
Alinos says, I don't think Inter will beat Barca. I want it, but I can't see it. Let's see, Alinos. In the Champions League, bro, like, Alinos, how many people, I'm just saying, how many people saw this scoreline coming tonight? That's what I mean. That's why I can't give out predictions, especially in the Champions League. You can't give out predictions, you know? All goals were bangers, definitely. All goals were bangers.
Oh, yeah. I think what's really cool is they're not the types of goals where anyone messed up. It's just such incredible goal that like you can't do anything.
Yeah,
it just
Hashi.
shows the skills of the players.
Hashi, I'll be live tomorrow night with Mert, and we're gonna watch the Barca Dortmund game and Aston Villa PSG. And I don't think the referee did too much wrong either. It's like
No,
you can't blame the ref. I think even Real Madrid fans will be like, it's just moments of quality there, you know?
I mean, those two free kicks is just...
Leo, you haven't watched Barca. Trust me, they're at least making the finals. I don't know, Spams. I watched Barca against Real Betis this weekend. I watched the full game, and they really struggled to break down Real Betis. But, yeah, I know they're playing the most beautiful football this season. That I don't think there's any doubt about. Yeah, Alinos, I went for 2-1.
Okay, we could see one final chance there.
Nah, K-Pro, I wouldn't say... I wouldn't say Arsenal are rivals like other clubs because our Arsenal haven't stopped us from winning the big trophies. That's the difference for me. For me, Man City is a much bigger rival in recent times because of that. Same with Real Madrid. And Trent literally said it. We need to go big for Bastoni. Alinos, I would love Bastoni. Who just got a red card? Camavinga just got sent off.
Camavinga gets
Bro, and he's a big player that's going to be missing in the second half.
Whoa,
in the second game, where it's basically
big, That's big.
Of course, Olivia. You know Sonny is an OG of the channel. Always supporting the channel. And it means the world. It means the world. It's true, Real Betis does have the GOAT. But wow, guys, Camavinga will miss the second leg. This has been a horrid night for Real Madrid. Nightmare of a night for Real Madrid. Damn. Who are going to need to stay humble after the way they didn't show up at the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Real Madrid is going to have to stay humble. They're going to have to show a little bit of respect.
Do you think they'll keep it going a bit because of the red card, or will they just end it now?
I think it's going to end.
Yeah. Huh?
I just got back, Madrid fan, I just got back from school and see this. Oh, R.I.P. R.I.P, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you.
No, it's still going, huh? No, it's over. It's over.
GG's.
Woo!
Mec, Félicitations. Congratulations. Jeez, that as an
Whoa.
Arsenal fan to be Real Madrid, like you gotta tell everybody how.
That's
Bao Miko, you
insane.
gotta tell everybody
I
how you're
can't
feeling
believe it.
here. You just beat Real Madrid 3-0.
I'm just wow. I really
You can't put it into words.
yeah.
Max is literally speechless right now.
Yeah, like, my prediction at the beginning was 3-1, but to be honest, I was like in the back of my head I was like, oh come on, this is Real Madrid we're talking about, but 3-0. Like this is an insane result. And these guys just showed up. At the beginning I thought, Saka is like making all these good runs on the side, getting good balls in, but no one was there, so I just thought, okay, this is typical Arsenal. And then wow, Declan Rice just shows up and just silences Real Madrid.
Crazy.
And then the Merino goal as well to just wow, insane result.
And the crazy part too is when you think back on all the moments that were in this game, I mean, first off, it was a top game. The amount of chances, even the first half that was 0-0, you felt like there could have been a lot more in terms of goals. Arsenal created so much more. Like the amount of moments where Real Madrid were hanging on, like 2 goal line clearances.
Oh, yeah.
How many saves did Courtois have to make? Like,
oh yeah, it could have been a lot worse for them.
It's wild.
It's just we were dominating them. They had a few chances, but it just never went anywhere.
But you say Mbappe can't finish? I don't even think he had that great of chances. I think he had one that definitely should have done better. Yeah. But the other ones I would really say are half chances. Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. Like Real Madrid have so much quality. What did they create tonight? They created nothing. Like truly nothing.
It was really insane. I'm super happy. Now it's gonna take a few hours to have for the
adrenaline to go back down. They really got cooked.
I feel like
Real Madrid.
Played a match.
I feel like the Real Madrid fans are really gonna want Carlo Ancelotti out after this, because I already was seeing before this game they were putting on pressure. They were putting on pressure, saying Carlo Ancelotti isn't good enough, this and that. This is gonna be bad for him.
I think we have to wait for the second leg.
Yeah, to really celebrate, because against Real Madrid, anything is possible. Anything is possible.
This is my fear. Is like, I don't want to get complacent.
I just want to see. I'm interested stat-wise. I know I'm going to be able to find this. Let's go Inter. When I was a little kid, Inter was my team. Romanians always loved the Serie A teams. The reaction is just imagine if Salah put in the kind of performance Vinny Jr. put in tonight. It's true, though. He did nothing.
He just...
Arsenal have never lost or conceded to Real Madrid in Champions League history.
That's crazy.
Still after tonight. Never in Champions League history.
Insane.
Delior says your friend needs to come back for the second leg to secure the win. You gotta come back.
Yeah.
Il faut que tu reviennes, non? You're gonna be so nervous for the second half. Guys, Vinny Jr. and Rodrigo both completed 0 dribbles against Arsenal tonight. And see, this is what I mean. This is one of the Real Madrid fans I know, Hassan, who says this surely has to be the end of the road for Ancelotti. See out whatever left out of the season and then bow out. But it's not a surprise for Real Madrid fans, apparently. And remember, before the game, we were saying that it's going to be Bukayo Saka against Rodrigo.
Yeah.
We got to see after the second leg, baby.
Saka showed up. Second leg is on the 16th. In 8 days.
What? In 8 days?
In 8 days.
You gotta...
Next Wednesday. I'll be there.
Yeah, man!
If you want me there, I'll be there.
Guys, do you want Max back on the channel for the second leg? We gotta make it happen. We gotta make it happen. Two unbelievable free kicks. Your adrenaline right now. Louis Steele says, looking forward to seeing what sort of black magic Real Madrid have up their sleeve for us next week to overturn this. That's bro. It's true though. Like it's wild. But genuinely,
Look
the
at what this
second
guy
leg,
says. Well, at
the,
least Bukayo Saka, if you had a proper striker, you'd break the assist record every season. It's true. Like those balls he was putting in were great. It's just no one was there, and that's annoying as well. It's like it's 3-0, and that's fantastic. But it's just you feel like when you look at this match, you feel like it could have been so much more.
yeah,
Maybe that's crazy. Maybe I should just be happy with that. But still,
you should be. You should be because
I am. I just like I'm competitive. I
true.
I wanted more. But yeah, insane result. That's great.
Even United fans are saying my hate for Arsenal runs deep, but Rodrigo is not better than Saka.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe it. So I've never seen this is exactly how I felt. I'd never seen Rice take a free kick and then he goes on and scores 2 world-class ones in a 10-minute period. It's so wild. It's so wild. Big up Finney. What do you think if Arsenal actually win the Champions League? Sorry, I don't see it happening. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
Imagine in semi-finals it's Arsenal PSG. There's a good chance of that. In the semi-finals over 2 legs.
It's gonna be insane. But I think if Arsenal, if we knock out Real Madrid,
The confidence you get is wild.
that's gonna be it.
It's a big
think,
lift.
We could just think. I mean, I don't know. It might change a lot of things. To be honest, like without a proper striker, if we manage to knock out Real Madrid, even finishing second in the Premier League would be insane. And
Look,
if we win the Champions League without a proper striker, can you imagine? Crazy.
both Vinny and Saka are overrated, says Alinos. Declan Rice, by the way, the 2 goals Declan Rice scored came from 0.08 XG. That's how difficult it was to score from those 2 free kicks. It's wild when you look at it statistically too, because it's like, it's wild. There could be... I can't believe it. Arsenal Football Club without a striker did this to Real Madrid. Regarde tous les stars. Jude Bellingham, Vinicius. C'est genre 600 millions d'euros de talent là. Mbappé, Vinny Jr., Jude Bellingham. That's wild, Finny. Max, do you think Arsenal can still come back against Liverpool in the title race?
Oof. Tough.
You never know in football.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You never know in football. But to be honest, I don't know. Personally, I don't really see it happening. I would love for it to happen, and I would, but I don't see it happening. I think we might beat Liverpool, but I don't think we're gonna beat them in terms of points. They're just
so
too
unlikely.
far ahead.
It's too far.
ahead,
Yeah. There's so much distance.
It's like if it was 3, maybe 6 points, but it's like it's.
Oh, bro, the finish from Merino. What the heck? He's a converted striker. I don't understand. I really don't understand it.
Insane finish.
Half logical says Leo, you're probably not going to believe this, but my dad's boss's cousin is married to Declan Rice.
Wow. Your dad's boss's cousin. Okay. Wow, that's a.
But I was also impressed with Miles Lewis Skelly, his strength. Le jeune, like he.
Oh yeah.
Like
just barreling through.
Real Madrid haven't kept a clean sheet since February. People say, After that night, everybody's gonna be attempting free kicks in their back garden, but that's gonna be the reality. Thinking it's easy parce que Declan Rice just pulled off two, so they think it's gonna be easy. Ils regardent leur coup franc, ça va être comme ça, les free kicks. That's wild. Can't believe it.
Wow.
I really cannot believe what we just watched. Nah, bro, lover. I just wanted a great game, and nobody expected this. And since I was with Max, I felt his energy and how much he wanted Arsenal. But I just wanted a great game, and boy, did they deliver. Boy, did they deliver.
Oh, that was insane. That was such a good game.
And now the second leg too, bro, lover, is going to be so interesting because Real Madrid is obviously going to go all out. They have to, playing in front of a home crowd. But it'll be interesting to see if Arsenal just park the bus, what that would do to the game, because the dynamics would be so different. So now I'm already so curious about next week to see how it goes down. Like so curious. Alinos, though, to be fair, I don't know if you can really criticize Ancelotti because look at the amount of trophies he's won in the last 10 years. I think it's hard to really, yes, maybe his time is up this summer, but I can't criticize a man that's won that many trophies in the last 10 years. If Arsenal win the Champions League, who are we going to troll? They can't win the Champions League. Nah, they can't win the Champions League.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
We can. Come on.
Carlo Ancelotti loses a game with 3 or more goals for the third time this season. He lost 5-2 to Barca. Real Madrid lost 4-0 to Barca. And now tonight, 3-0 to Arsenal.
Wow.
Look though. C'était avant le match. Also, I don't think Jude Bellingham did much tonight. I barely saw Jude Bellingham.
I saw him on the screen looking angry.
Woo! Barca's winning it. I mean, they're the favorites. There's no doubt about that. They're the favorites. Arav, you're a Barca fan? All the Barca fans must be buzzing.
Lewis Kelly had the assist. He had the assist on Merino.
But Alinos, that's the thing. Coaching and making a team of world-class players gel together is not easy. I think that's the biggest myth in football. When people say, "Oh, Pep Guardiola had so much money at had all the best players at Barca, so much money at City. Bayern were the best team in Germany." I don't buy that. I still think, even if, of course, you can't win without great players.
Oh, look at that! What is this guy saying? Max Leo was roasting Arsenal yesterday.
Oh, I roast Arsenal all the time. Are you kidding? Arsenal are rivals. How could I not? No, but what I was saying is, genuinely, Alinas, I think that's to coach world-class players takes a lot of ability because their expectations are so high. It's really not easy. And I think you have to have so much respect for Ancelotti.
Who do you think was man of the match?
It's not a question.
For me, it was Camavinga.
Camavinga
on the Arsenal side.
Or Jude Bellingham. Or Jude. Let's go Yamal tomorrow. We winning, baby. Yeah, Rob, we're going to do a double watch along tomorrow because the 2 games are going to be interesting. There's obviously Barca, Dortmund, but then my boy Mert, who's also going to be in the building, he's going to be focusing on the PSG Aston Villa game. So we're going to have a double watch. Is there a stream tomorrow? Yes, Edida. There will be a stream tomorrow night as well. Like I said, I'm going to be with my boy Mert, who's based in the UK. He's going to be focusing on the Villa PSG game. I'm going to be focusing on the Barca Dortmund game. I can't wait for those. And then next week, Max is going to be back for the second leg. It's going to be crazy.
Next Wednesday.
I'm already looking forward to that one. Olivia, thank you again for the super chat, who says, "See you tomorrow, Leo. Still can't believe you made my Pookie Ahmad. I hope he doesn't put me in timeout." He won't. Alina says, "I know. I remember how good Milan played under him, but maybe his time to go." Yeah, maybe it's his time to go now, but you can't say he's not one of the greatest coaches of all time. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus.
Oh, you have to respect him, huh?
Gotta respect. But look at those scenes, bro. Arsenal fans are not going to sleep tonight. Like, Arsenal fans are not sleeping tonight. I'm trying to think if that happened to us, Liverpool, in a knockout game against Real Madrid. I couldn't sleep. Like, just like the adrenaline.
If you won 3-0 against Real.
Art. But you gotta be careful because if Real Madrid come back next week, oh god, Arsenal fans, like, it's gonna be brutal because you already have the reputation, and so if you let it go next week, it's gonna be brutal for you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be brutal.
Oh, don't stress me out.
Yo, you better be stressed. No, but next week
I
is
wanna-
honestly, guys, like the game next week. I'm so excited because, like, again, from more of a neutral point of view, it's just going to be such an interesting game because, like I said, Real Madrid have to go all out, and
But
the dynamics.
they've never scored against Arsenal.
Okay, but come on,
Never.
come on.
Not once.
They can't play worse than they did tonight. If they play any worse, like, it's just not possible. Like, Ancelotti will get fired at halftime. I still can't believe it, honestly. Like, people were saying Courtois could have done better on Twitter, but I don't see how he saves any of those 3 shots.
He can't.
Like,
he
how
can't.
does he save any of them?
He can't.
Even
No,
him,
that's-
who's one of the best in the world.
It's not him who should have done better. It's Mbappe and I mean.
I think Mbappe played better than the other two. I think Vinny and
Yeah,
Rodrigo did nothing.
Yeah.
But you expect so much from him, I guess.
I mean, yeah. It's just he's the one who had the chances, you know.
Yeah, but at least he was strong. If I was an Arsenal, no, if I was a Real Madrid fan, the 3 I'd be more angry about would be Jude Bellingham, Vinny Jr., and Rodrigo because they were non-existent. Where at least Mbappe was present somewhat, at least
Mbappe,
at
you
least in the
saw
first
him.
half.
Yeah,
like, trying.
He was there. He was scary for a bit.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, Courtois did like everything he could have saved. He saved. That's the thing. Just he was like, if it hadn't been Courtois, I think we would have scored at least another one or two. But no, those were just so perfectly shot that you can't do anything. Even a keeper who's like 10 centimeters taller than Courtois couldn't save those. If you look, he was so far away.
I think even as a Liverpool fan who dislikes Arsenal, I think I have to have a look a replay at the Declan Rice free kicks. If you just like football and we play football, you have to appreciate that.
They're insane.
Rose says, as much as I do not like Arsenal, big up to them by showing the difference in quality of Premier League clubs. My boy Aaron's in the building, c'est un ami proche d'Islande qui dit, I'm still in shock over the free kick. And to do that after just scoring another free kick, unbelievable. I'm getting this hype for a freaking Arsenal player. Imagine if this was one of our players. I know, right? That's why people in the building, some people were getting pissed at me for celebrating an Arsenal goal. I was celebrating a great goal. A great goal because I'm a football fan. And that very rarely happens. It's a moment I think all of us that got to experience that together in the building, we will remember for a long time. Because that very rarely happens. Juba, I don't like Arsenal and I don't like Real Madrid, so I can't support one. I can't. But I just wanted a great game. I want a great game, and that's what they delivered tonight. And I have to give credit to Arsenal because there was only one team that looked to make things happen. And there was only one team that had that brave mentality to just go for it. And the way they responded in the second half too. But again, man of the match without a shadow of a doubt is Declan Rice. Because if it's not those 2 moments of brilliance, who knows how the game would have turned.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like
even to be honest, even with the Merino goal, just having 1-0 is not enough against Real on the first leg. But 3-0, that's the best we could hope for, I think.
Agara says you have to give respect to Rice for scoring those free kicks, which might be the goal of the Champions League season, I think. The second one, I mean, even the first was Roberto Carlos-esque when you look at it from an angle where it looks like it's hitting the crowd, but it just curves around. But for me, still, the reason why I think the second one is better is because the first, if you're a keeper that's positioned all the way to the left, you can save it. I think the second, even if you know where it's going, I don't think a keeper's saving it. That's why for me, it doesn't get better than that, a free kick.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Just top bins with power. It's absolutely wild. Even my adrenaline. Oh, look, this was the first. This look.
The wall was off position though. No?
But this doesn't matter, honestly. The
No,
walls.
but like, look, I know that they're not putting it again. Like the
No.
wall shifted and it's
I
just.
can look.
Non, mais t'es allé trop loin.
Ah, trop long.
Ouais, je pense. Attends, là t'es trop loin.
Maybe Arsenal should focus on the Champions League more. They definitely will now. Are you kidding? Now they're gonna have all the belief, all the eggs in that basket, without a shadow of a doubt. Aaron says, yeah, this free kick will be shown in highlight reels for years and years to come.
So the first one is just perfect.
Yeah.
Second one also, but the
No,
wall...
but you always put the wall there. You never put the wall there. Trust me. Jamais. No. Because you have to be careful of the front.
Oh, no,
Trust me,
you're
never.
Right. Okay.
This free kick can't not applaud this masterpiece. Exactly, bro. And imagine people were getting pissed at me out on in the chat for being in awe of that goal. Like, I think even Real Madrid fans should be in awe of that goal. Just like, remember when we played Barcelona in the first leg of the semis, Messi scored that goal on Edison from distance. I just had to applaud. It was painful applaud, but you have to applaud moments of genius sometimes. And I think that's what Real Madrid fans should do when they see that second goal, especially both, honestly, both free kicks. Yeah, Delior, I want Barca to win La Liga too. Or Atletico, just not Real. And you know the main thing, Delior, like already, Real Madrid caused us pain over the years, but in the Champions League, for me, it's more the way they didn't show up at the Ballon d'Or ceremony. You know, when Rodri won the Ballon d'Or, for me, that's like the lowest of lows for a football club. And yes, maybe it's just the president, right, that made that decision. It's still, for me, it's like my level of respect. I mean, I didn't necessarily have respect for Real Madrid. I was just like, this club is just sad to not show up to a ceremony, to show respect for someone that deserved it. Rodri deserved it. You could say both deserved it, but at least show a little bit of respect. And after that day, remember, I was with James, I was with you guys, we saw the ceremony. My level of, like, I just dislike Real Madrid from that moment, because for me, it doesn't matter who you support, you show respect. When the full-time whistle is blown, you show respect. You go to war when you're playing, but then after, show respect. And this was a freaking ceremony, so that's just me. They're always feel entitled, absolutely. Levy says, Arsenal fan here, and that's the best game I've ever watched. Could that go down as the best Arsenal game you've watched? Franchement, like, I think you're gonna remember that and the goals and everything.
To be honest, I always forget who it was against, but there was this game where we were down 4-1. And we came back to win 7-5, and I think that's the best game I've ever watched.
Wasn't that against?
That was a long time ago.
But wasn't that against like Reading or something?
I forget who it was against, but it was insane. I think it wasn't a particularly good team, but it was just
5-7.
Yeah.
Okay. It was Reading, right?
Yeah.
After extra time.
4-0 lead in the first half.
Bro, how do I remember it being Reading? I'm scared about my...
I didn't even remember that.
That's bad.
That's crazy.
If the semis are Arsenal versus PSG, which club do you think would win? Max, honestly, again, I'm never giving predictions again, and this is why tonight is another example as to why I know I love football, and football is not dead, no matter how much money is involved. Bro, nobody saw this coming. And can I predict PSG Arsenal? Absolutely not. I can't. I can't.
It's going to be just an insane match.
Delior, you say it's Arteta's best win. The only thing I would say is genuinely it is only halftime. I think it'll be his best win if they go through. Even if Real Madrid wins 2-0 in the second leg, I would say it's his best win.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can say it yet. Because if the mentality is already that you've gone through, then you're losing the second leg, I can tell you. Like... against Real Madrid.
We have to stay focused. This is the first half. Second half will be in Madrid. It's gonna be a hard match. Real is really gonna want it. we're gonna have to play even better.
Damn, that's crazy. Go 12 says, Leo, have you heard that the news that if Reading don't get sold, the club won't exist, apparently?
Whoa.
So they're in real financial distress then.
Wow.
It is Reading, yeah, max. 7-5.
If they never exist.
It was in the 2012-2013 league. But you see, it's the League Cup. This is a Champions League knockout game against Real Madrid. I don't think you can compare it.
No. I just remember the feeling of that match.
Ah, okay.
It was
And maybe the age that you were at too and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like 15. It was watching it with my sister. It was insane. And she just couldn't believe it. Like the first half, she was like, "Wow, this is crazy." And then
It's wild.
come back and wow. I think some Arsenal fans started leaving the stadium.
PSG are actually good. Yeah, they're very good this season. Who's going to win the Copa del Rey? Barca. And we're going to do a live watch along for that too. But anyways, you guys, I think that's going to be it for this live because it's 11:30 as well here. But man, I just want W's in the building. Max, who was in the building, who brought that luck for an unbelievable game. You really brought the good vibes. And I'm so happy that you're going to be back next week as well for the second leg, which I'm already so curious about. Again, as more of a neutral.
Me too. Thanks a lot, guys. You were great. Really good getting to talk with you a bit and watching the match with Leo.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. We really were blessed there. That's what football is all about. That's what football is all about. But big up, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your night. As always, thank you for the support. And you'll never walk alone, guys. See you very, very soon. Ciao, guys.